Yeah.
We'll just speed up.
You had some
All right,
technical
callbacks.
difficulties at a building other than this one.
Yeah.
Yeah, we did have a bit of technical difficulty today.
Yeah.
I'm pulling up our channel. It's not coming up, Shook. What did you do?
Shook.
Shook, what did you do?
I don't know. Usually there's a... here
Oh,
it is.
it's there.
Here we are.
There we go.
Open the web
There
browser.
we go.
Pop
All
on the
right.
chat.
Probably going to hear us for a moment.
Hello, everyone.
Okay, I can't click that. Don't
It's
know why.
me.
Browsing the web. We
what
are
else?
30
What
seconds in.
Yeah, we did have...
else? Oh, that's a good reminder there.
Jeez, already in the chat.
Who's
Tim
up in
Connors
there?
first every time.
Every time.
Details by Doug text me to ask me if we were doing the podcast.
Oh, man. Details by Doug was details by worried about us. And I get it. We're a little late, and we apologize. There he is. Details by Doug. Details by Doug. Well, I'm going to talk about a little something Details by Doug did for me a little later.
Yep.
That Details by Doug needs to details by send me how much money I owe him.
Do not come.
Dude,
Damn it, Bill.
my girlfriend
Matt Wood.
put a stack
Nick
of
R.
tacos next to her leg in the passenger seat because she's trying to be nice so that they're readily available for me to eat.
You were ripping tacos while driving?
Taco Bell, yeah. Difficult
Buddy.
to do.
Supreme or no Supreme?
That's-
Supreme, that was the issue.
Hard?
Soft.
Soft. just
Easier
think
to
about it.
easier to drive.
Yeah,
with
in the
soft
car,
Supreme.
hitting hard tacos, tough.
Tough.
You got to keep the back wrapper on so when it explodes.
Yeah, so what happened here is these tomatoes leaked like the BP oil spill, and now my passenger seat looks like somebody had a fucking Fiesta,
There's so much that could go wrong.
and it did.
Yeah, because
Cheese-
there's just so many things.
Cheese
The
melted into the
tomatoes?
seats.
You just got to give it a
Tomatoes.
butt wrap.
There's grease in their seats.
That's the thing. There's grease.
No, you have
The
to
shredded
you have to put
cheese,
an eyes
lettuce.
on it and wrap the butt of whatever the back end. Everybody
There
knows.
was- yeah, but they were fully closed. They seeped out.
How many bites were you
You want to
taking?
move the big screen over there?
Were you taking
Yeah.
more than 2 bites?
Seeping while I'm creeping.
I can't imagine you were.
The tacos?
Yeah.
I tried to eat them in as little bites as possible, and the most I could get was 3.
That's fucking crazy.
Yeah, those like soft tacos are like 2 bite.
2 bite if you're not even trying.
Yeah.
No, these were surprisingly they put a lot of beef in them.
Nah, this something went wrong.
Oh yeah, you should buy that blazer that Tim linked me.
What blazer?
You want to see it?
Yeah.
I would
Does it
love
have
to
candy
see it.
paint.
Bring it up.
Candy paint with the
White on top?
White up top, yeah. Hold please.
Holding.
Yeah, I'm definitely interested in seeing
Did we make it past 30
this
seconds?
blazer. Yeah.
We've been well past that, and I sweared once, so
Okay.
Swear it
I
is.
sweared once. Me too, buddy. Me too.
I sweared once. All right, you ready for this?
Yeah.
Are you sure?
Yeah.
Prepare your retinas.
Wow.
Let's go. Let's go.
Wow.
How many dollars
What
do
is
they need
that
for
on the
that?
side of
It's
it?
What's the
I
sacrifice?
think it's Autobots inspired.
I like it.
Check out the front.
Wow, there's a lot of room for activities up there.
Let me
Check
see
out
up
the
front.
side.
Let me see up front. Go back. I mean,
It looks
I
pretty
like
tough
it.
in the front. Look at the side.
Side looks real tough.
Ready
What
for
do I
the,
want for that? What
Are
do I
you
want?
ready for the wide body?
Oh, are the
I mean, that's the Decepticons.
Transformers the actual taillights?
It might be.
Yeah.
Those look like
Decepticons
no. Those are
and
Mazda
Autobots.
taillights or Supra taillights.
you should
Yada?
scoop that little baby up on your credit card.
Mazda Supra, Arc 7, Arc 8. I don't know.
Looks super E.
Super taillights.
There's a Supra.
Nice.
Yeah.
Love to see a super
Look at the
taillight.
interior though. All done up.
Why is Tim selling this?
This
it looks
truck.
like
Now this truck
looks like a hell of a truck.
is $1,500.
Wow.
Whoa.
Does it run?
I mean, I'm pretty sure that's what super taillights cost.
How could it not run with all this engine bay detail?
Look at all the
Loom?
grounding
It's
too.
a lot of loom.
No, it's a ton of grounding.
It's like grounded like you've
Oh,
never been grounded before.
That's so grounded.
Dude,
So-
I'm pretty sure original Super Tails are $1,500. This is
Oh,
a set of Super Tails
Yeah,
with
with
a
a car.
Blazer.
Tim, there is a pending sale on this vehicle.
Oh,
It's a 1998 Chevy Blazer S10, bunch of cosmetic mods, $1,500, firm as a bad carburetor.
I love that. Hey, do you have to pay your credit card bills in prison?
I think so. You're probably still responsible.
I'd imagine
for,
at some point, yeah.
Shit, I was
They,
gonna say
they
have,
may perhaps give you
have
a,
Shook throw that baby on the credit card.
they may perhaps give you a lien of
what?
some sort.
MCB.
MCB.
The only lean I want is a K-Series lean.
The only weed I want is that perp, son.
Dang.
Get
Lean
that
on,
perp.
lean on my house right
That,
quick.
that scissor.
We had, I'm not going to name names. We had somebody at the sauce at a party we had way back when in my old apartment. This dude disappeared for like 10, 15 minutes.
Mm-hmm.
Then came out, was on the threshold of a door. And when I tell you this person was green, he was green.
Yeah.
Like physically green. And then he went into the bathroom
Yeah.
and took a shit
Yeah.
and killed the party because it sunk that bad.
Really?
He was ill.
He juiced the whole
was
place out?
straight ill.
You
No
know what
way.
On
else
the
smells
sauce.
like shit? Probably just as shitty as that shit.
Mm.
When you've got your heat on full heat blast and you drive through Woonsocket near the wastewater treatment plant.
Is that wound socket?
Woonsocket.
You mean the whole town of Woonsocket?
It smelled like a fresh poop
Yeah.
just on my floor.
That's Rhode Island's New
Was there?
Jersey.
Just Taco Bell.
Okay, yeah. So there could have been.
It
It's
was
got TBI. I think that's what the van's got. Oh, toilet bowl
Total
injection.
beef injection.
the best injection.
Yeah.
Terrific beef injection.
I think, was everybody ready? I'm somewhat ready. I got some news.
Yeah, I'm good here.
yeah, sure.
You guys,
Oh, dude. Did I send you guys this video
you guys
of a trophy truck crashing at 100
Sup,
miles an
PJ?
hour?
No.
No,
And then they bring it back to the shop and they strip the skin off and the cage is perfect.
Oh, that's wild.
that's
Let's
how it's
share.
supposed to work. Yeah,
Perfect.
ideally.
That's wild.
It's insane.
Hey, are you guys excited for the new Fast and the Furious movie featuring Vin Stiller?
Wow.
Yeah.
That's
I
good.
can't believe you hit me with that right now.
Stuff of nightmares.
It looks like it looks like Voldemort.
Let's see.
The blight still touches Woonsocket. Bro, it's smells over there.
Stink real bad.
I came around that corner and almost passed out.
Yeah.
And then I looked at the buildings and I'm like, people fucking live here.
Yeah, dude. They all live there.
Like right
Do not
next to it.
come. Do not come.
No.
Don't do it.
Imagine
All right,
that.
we ready?
When
I
the
think we're
water's
ready.
coming out of Woonsocket, people. Dude.
Oh, let me get my mouse on it. I'm ready.
Ready?
Yeah.
Mouse it.
Yeah.
All right.
Oh shit.
Welcome, ladies and gentlemen. I am Josh Garcia, and this is the Revival Motor Podcast. As always, I'm joined by Chuck Who
Hello.
and Corey.si.
Hello, hello.
Chuck is here. He's ready to go.
You scared me.
Bring a little power to this thing.
He got us some
Hey, don't touch that stuff.
bean water poo.
Bean water poo. Might be his last podcast.
Yeah. Might be my last podcast. Going to what's that crazy one?
Chile.
We could be forwarding
Sing
your mail.
Sing. I thought you were going to South America.
No, where Harold and Kumar went.
Guantanamo?
Guantanamo.
Guantanamo.
Yeah.
I think you should go to.
It's
I'm
either
telling you,
that or
South
the
America.
bathroom. I don't know which one's first. This coffee's
Yeah.
ready.
I think your kind goes to federal.
Dude, you have like 2 sips on that thing right now.
You bet it.
God, this is going to be a long night.
For you?
Fucking,
for that toilet.
The rest of your life's going to be the color of your hat right there. That's doo-doo
It's gonna
brown.
be like the Incredible Hulk tearing out the back of my
That's a,
pants, boy.
that's a smooth brown you got.
What did some pancake batter? Was that the,
Oh,
was that the
Pancake batter.
that was the term as we were leaving the place?
Pancakes.
Yeah.
On this week's episode, we're going to cover some automotive news and events. We have an event coming up this weekend, by the way.
Did we?
First one of the year.
No.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Sunday?
yeah,
Sunday.
yeah. March
guy.
5th.
Match.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Fifth. It's coming up this weekend. Like I said, we're going to cover some automotive news and events.
Hey, man, it's the
You know,
Constitution.
see how
I plead the
things-
5th.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5. See how everything goes. But before we get rolling, you can visit our website, revivalmotoring.com, where you can purchase some Jumpstart, some Clutch Kick, or some Midnight Roast coffee. That's light, medium, and dark roast coffee. It's all there for you to purchase. We might have some left
Grab some bean water.
to bring
Grab our sack.
to the old donut meet.
And while you're there, you could give us a custom donation of $1, 2, 3, 4, 5, $5.
On the B for B,
Oh,
which
one,
we'll talk
two,
about a little
three,
bit
four,
more.
fifth.
Talk about a little bit more later on. Because we also this week are picking a wiener dinner.
I thought you were actually talking about wieners. We're picking a wiener.
Picking a wiener.
Send all those to Chuck at revivalmotoring.com.
Send me your wiener.
Tim Connors, we are getting snow Friday or Saturday.
That's what's going
Are
to make
we?
it interesting.
Yeah, bring your sleds.
Bring your beta.
It's gonna be a daily donut.
Yeah, beat it. Come beat it with us.
Might be a daily donut. Yeah, I hope we get snow.
I love a daily donut.
Getting dumped on, boys.
Dumpers.
Dumpers. There's nuking out there.
It says it's snowing 36, so it's a bit of a
One of those things can be
wet
true.
mixture.
Oh wow.
Ooh.
You know?
Variable conditions.
Yeah.
In my mind, it was while we're 70 degrees out. I'm like, this will be fine.
Yeah.
No,
It'll be
absolutely
great.
not. This March is going to be tough.
It'll be great.
It's going to be slashy, kid.
Yeah, I think we're gonna get hammered this March.
Wicked sloshy.
I'm hammered right now.
Let's get right into. Just so fucked up.
Can't even see.
If you'd like to leave a callback number, press 2.
Was that
Callback.
the lowest volume ever?
I feel
can
like
hardly
that
hear
was a
that. Can you
little
give me can we get a rebate?
If you'd like to leave a
There it
callback
is.
number, press 2.
That's pretty
Do
rebated.
not come.
There we go. I had one call back. Let me get to my notes here.
What do you got?
From Nick R.
Nick R.
Call back to December 19th, 2019. It's very specific.
That's too far.
Good
While
day.
ranting about the impracticality of the Tycon's 201-mile range, Chuck lists some common trips he takes and their actual distances. He mentions an office in Stamford and Nashua. Do Chuck and Corey actually work for Dunder Mifflin?
Basically.
Yes.
Basically.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Listen, I think we have rights to that show.
Yeah.
I think you have rights to that show.
Yeah. Somebody owes me some fucking money.
Because we genuinely live the life.
Yeah. They definitely researched our company
Yeah.
before they made that show.
Do you do that? Do you sprint like that?
Mm-hmm.
Is there
There's this-
somebody that says that's what she said all the time?
Someone said that at a sales meeting today.
Yeah. I'm
Someone
dead
said
serious.
something about
I'm
10
dead
extra
serious.
inches being big.
Yeah.
And he goes, that's what she said. I'm like, this is unbelievable.
There was other things.
There were 25 people in the room.
Imagine if you also sold shitty Sabre printers.
Listen, it's just it's crazy. I mean, we've got a important company wide meeting, and the power has never gone out in three years.
Yeah.
5 minutes before the meeting starts, the power goes out.
Yeah, we're sitting in a meeting with some people on the other side of the country in a conference room. There's like 10 of us. We got this big, nice new camera, all the shit. And the lights are just like going to shine. The lights are just blinking on and off. The pop people are running in and out of the room like, hey, you guys gotta wait for a second.
Yeah.
The building is about to let the smoke out. Is that?
Yeah, dude, the building definitely let the smoke out.
Yeah.
Running the whole place on generators right now.
Yeah,
And
yeah.
900 foot of extension cord.
I mean, we've had an employee drop a pot of chili on a brand new carpet in the office.
Yeah.
No
Fuck
way.
outta
Dead
here.
serious.
Yeah.
The stain is still there.
Staying
Dead
still
serious.
there. Immediately after paying that fucking carpet off, someone dropped a
crock
crock
pot,
of
yep.
chili.
That is
chili.
amazing.
Yeah.
Well, not really.
While we were having the
Kinda
carpet
will.
replaced, a salesman stepped in the glue for the carpet and left his shoe behind.
Yeah.
It's just,
Yeah, well, we could film a reality show there.
yeah.
I mean, I think about all the things that happen every day. There's stuff that happens on that they couldn't put on TV.
Right,
I
right.
think of a particular event I know Corey's thinking about.
It was immediately HBO series. Now.
right. It's
Let's just say it led to us to not allow everybody to send the whole company an email.
Oh, shit. Yeah.
It's fucking unbelievable.
well, actually, that kind of happened when he sends out Jan's breasts.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Similar idea.
Yeah.
We're not too far off.
Yeah, similar idea, but more offensive.
Oh my god.
Some people probably like the breasts email. You know?
Right.
I would argue most people like the breast email.
Yeah,
Right.
it's
That's of the extremities. That's probably the least offensive one.
Right, yeah, everybody's got breasts.
of the
Because I personally wouldn't appreciate opening up an email and seeing just
Ed's a piece of shit. I'd be like, "Aw, now I'm sad."
wait, no, that's not what I was.
No, I
going.
mean it's like
I don't
that's
like to say that
offensive.
about Ed. We got a
Yeah.
lot of Eds that work for us.
Yeah.
Yeah, but if you open
I'm
up,
sorry to all of them.
Ed's a popular name.
open up some breasts, and you're like, "Well, that's not at me."
Hey, there's a rack. There we go.
Let's keep it moving. Back to work,
Love
people.
to see it.
Keep it going. That was my only callback this week.
That's a good one.
Okay, who you got? Oh, Shook's got something over here.
No
I got
way.
Go ahead, Shook. Talk about it. Let me
I
know
got
what's going on.
What?
What are you talking about?
Ow. That was perfect timing, honestly. Could have been better. Our listener, Matt Wood, he sent me a message. Dude, that fucking buzzer, you got me. That was good.
Who's the guy least likely to see my message and be on the podcast that day?
Yes.
Let's go.
What's up, Gus?
Gus.
He was talking about, or he sent me a message about when we were talking about Kai's racing, and he
Yes.
asked if we knew about a Kai endurance series called K4GP.
Is this
Like
the one
K,
he posted this
like
on the
K
Facebook
vehicles?
group?
Did he? Yeah, it's K vehicles, and they're like all replicas of like wild actual big cars.
Yeah.
He said,
So like they take some K cars. I don't know. Picture a cappuccino.
Yeah.
With like molded front end to look like a Dodge Viper GTS.
or
I
a
like it.
Porsche 962 or a Ford GT40.
Yeah, and there's a legit like 24-hour race series that they do.
That's cool.
It's super cool. He posted on the Facebook group, and there is a YouTube video
That's crazy.
attached to it, which is really cool.
So I just want to shout him.
That's
out.
going to be the slowest paced endurance race ever.
That's awesome.
Slow as
Not
fast.
going to get me to join Facebook.
The
Fuck
the
you,
thought of it
Zuckerberg.
is interesting.
Yeah, it's like go-kart racing.
I think
It's
no,
not-
K
it's
racing would
definitely-
be so much fun.
It's not in the U.S., right?
No,
I,
this
I don't
is
know if there's enough
Japan.
concentration of them.
We haven't started it
We're
yet.
still very much thinking about doing K races.
Right.
We know enough at this point where we could do them.
We're just getting it off the
I
ground.
was gonna go buy that cappuccino next.
Yeah,
I feel like that's oh no, Cappuccino is the turbo one or no?
Yeah, it's a turbo one.
I feel like that's cheating. You're
I
cheating.
don't think so.
Think you're
No.
cheating.
Driver mode.
Engine size is still.
Driver mode.
Yeah, like a Honda City, you're not gonna beat a Cappuccino.
A Honda City Turbo would smash a cappuccino. It's also
a beat.
not really
I think
a K car.
I think they're all relatively,
Slow.
well matched.
Yeah, I don't
I'll
think
go, I'll
one's
go
gonna.
smash. I'm gonna smash people up in my front wheel drive mirror.
Yeah,
I'll smash a fool.
The mirror would be nice.
Mirror's nice on the track.
It'd be
Taking
nice.
it to the track.
Yeah.
Might take it back. It might be my track car this year.
Smash a mirror at 7 years bad luck.
It's true.
Candyman. Right?
Candyman. Yeah,
Stepping
don't
on
say
cracks.
Candyman 3 times in your mirror.
Do you have any other callbacks, Shook?
No,
That was it.
not of importance.
All right,
That was good.
well,
I'm
you
sure I'll remember one tomorrow.
That's pretty good. That'll be very helpful.
Yeah, it's good. You can save them for the next week too.
The only thing I have is that this microphone still smells like shit.
Yeah, dude, we wash it before every podcast. I don't
I
know what's
know.
going on.
Yeah, I don't know.
This one's
Maybe
extra bad.
perhaps it's just your upper lip.
Yeah.
No,
Yeah.
it's bad.
That
Yep.
ain't right.
What did I have here? What did I have? Oh, my seat brackets finally shipped. I don't know if I mentioned that last week.
No,
I've been waiting.
where'd you ship them from?
South San Francisco.
PCI?
I didn't know there was a South
I don't
San
know
Francisco,
to find South San Francisco.
but the shipping address is
PLM?
South
Nice.
San Francisco. So I'm pretty excited. So I'll have more updates on that when I actually get to put the seats and the bases
You
In the
did.
brackets.
together.
I mean, this is a bit premature.
That's
but,
kind of
It's a bit premature, yeah.
But well, I was gonna say you did some finger spreading this weekend.
I did a lot of finger
Right, are
spreading.
you guys trying to
Yeah.
get into Paddock Talk right now? Is this
Well,
a lot of
that's
time
what I
before
meant. It's
Paddock
like
Talk?
a little
premature. We're
premature,
Paddock Talk
but yeah.
brought to you by Pep Boys.
yeah. No,
Yeah, I got to
they
do
get no
that
credit.
country accent to the intro.
Paddock Talk brought to you by Pep Boys.
Yeah, we got to wrap up the.
By who?
Pep Boys.
Okay.
The
Yo.
Pep Boys next to us at work,
Yeah.
the Y's been out for years.
So it's just Pep Bows.
Okay, I get it now.
Come on down to Pep Boys.
And the last thing I have is that, and I shared this with the guys already. So yesterday
All my troubles
was
were
9
so-
years I've had with my 1 Series.
That's a big one.
9 years I've owned that car. I'm 5,000 miles away from putting 100,000 miles on it myself.
It's crazy.
It is crazy. It is crazy. It's been a long time with that car. It's been nice.
I think I'm more impressed with the decade milestone. You know what I
Yeah.
mean? The just about decade milestone versus the mileage.
10 years myself.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah,
I don't think
because
I've-
that's
Ever owned a car for 10 years.
I just need to know. Everyone to know.
It shows how patient of a man Corey is.
I'm doing
Yeah.
way more for the environment by keeping that car than buying a new one.
Yeah.
Like an electric one.
Everybody around him buying cars every 6 months.
literally,
Corey just-
literally.
Locks it in.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Just locks her up.
Dedicated.
Dude,
I was
there's
gonna say- right.
something- I have a genuine love for that car. It's just like I'm just so satisfied with it.
Between not Big C, finger tight Chris,
Yep.
Will, and Chuck as well. Not as bad, but
Yeah.
there's literally the rotation of vehicles
It's crazy.
is
Yeah.
constant.
The fucked up thing is at work, if one of us buys a new car, besides Corey,
Yeah.
it just starts a slew of just incredible
Bad
stupid
decisions.
decisions. Everyone's buying cars.
No, 9 years ago, I got in on this, and then I'm good. Maybe,
just locked it up.
yeah, maybe in the 10th year, I'll get back in on
That's
it.
the one.
Like, but
I think you take the 1 Series, you just turn it into a dedicated track car.
So I was just
I
gonna say,
wouldn't get rid of it.
that's what I was
sense
going to
in
ask.
selling it.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I wouldn't get rid of it.
Yeah,
I just had it on the list the other day. I was like, this thing is unbelievable, like clean underneath.
Some guy's taking care of this for at least a decade.
Yeah, I think the next big thing for it though will actually be I'm gonna put the M3 control arms on it because it needs those things have 130,000 miles on it. All the control arms, bushings, all that stuff.
yeah, get a control on
Lucy.
your arms.
Yeah, so the M3
Flappy
ones
Bird.
are a perfect replacement.
What yeah, because if you were to try and sell it, what is it even really worth at this point?
$6,000.
Yeah, and that's not enough to give you anything meaningful that you would enjoy for another 10 years.
No.
Right. Unless you found another screaming deal on Honda Civic.
Yeah, you haven't got a couple screaming deals on the inside, so you can't really say you haven't replaced your daily.
Yeah, no. The reason why I've been able to attack on those screaming deals is because
Yeah,
I haven't had a car payment in like 5 years. So
Let me tell you something.
it's been great.
I don't know how I stay motivated.
I've done a lot of stupid things in my lifetime, as you all know.
I miss a day at work. I can't make my car payment.
like
I'm there every fucking day.
The no car payment life. I've had it for so long. It's gonna be hard to ever.
Yeah. The smartest thing I've ever done in my life was getting rid of my car payment. And then next month came and I said, all right, this is how I live forever now.
and then you affirmed an exhaust.
Yeah, that's like,
Yeah, that's for the show. That's like me
That's-
buying.
Yeah,
the
that was
that's
for
like
sh-
me buying the X5.
Yeah,
That was for show science.
Dedication.
if
Slow
you
news
guys
week.
remember when I was actually thinking about fucking my life up with a car payment, I was going to get a Mitsubishi just so we could figure out how it was.
Oh yeah.
I was going to lock that in for.
Well, I'm glad you
At
decided
least
to
the
fuck
lev-
your life up a different way.
At least the lemon law would have protected you.
Yeah, that's
yeah,
true.
yeah. After 2 weeks, you could have given it back.
Did I fix my Civic? Yes, I did a clutch. Oh, that's a callback. I
Well, we'll
guess.
do that.
How do you
paddock
have all
talk.
that cash
Is that
on
paddock
hand
talk?
to buy all these cars straight in cash?
Yeah.
Let me tell you, Chuck.
No car payment. You just pay yourself back.
Pay myself back all the time.
Yeah. That's what I got until we jump into the next segment here.
Well,
What do you got
boys,
over there?
I got all sorts of stuff. First off, we talked last time about the MCV. Still working on that. There's some paperwork amiss in the galaxy
Snafu.
that we hear we're going to find. But that did not stop. Details by Douglas. Details by Doug. Go
The
ahead.
fact that you said missing in the galaxy.
Yeah,
It's
you
just
get
an
it.
underlying,
You get it.
An underlying pun.
It's pretty
It
much
is so
dead
perfect.
on, right? It's
Yeah.
pretty much dead on.
Yeah. Trying to use the force to get it over
Right.
here.
Yeah.
Yeah, someone's got to use their force powers
Use
to
the shorts.
summon the paper.
Yeah.
We need the
Let's do it,
shorts.
Corey.
Need the shorts for sure.
Details by Douglas brought the heat on the MCV.
Yep.
If you bring up Details by Doug's Instagram, you can see the before and after. Honestly, I thought that passenger side floor, which has been transporting oily dead motors in it for the past 6 months, was never going to be recovered. You could eat off the floor in this thing now.
Yeah.
Unbelievable. I gotta get Doug details to take the swirls out of my X5 because they ran it through the wash at the dealership, so it's back to just swirl land.
Perfect.
But yeah, that thing, goddamn, looks
Can you see the
unbelievable.
pores in Luke Skywalker's face now?
Yeah, of course, dude. No, this you can't clean the outside of the MCV. That's
Yeah. The outside.
You can hose it off.
we're gonna need to seal that thing.
Yeah. Real thin paint.
Yeah.
Hit it with a clear?
Might have to hit it with the clear.
Have him clay bar? We'll just hit it with that Cerakote
I wouldn't
clear.
even clay bar it.
Yeah, I wouldn't clay bar.
I don't
If
know
you
if I
clay
would
bar
go that
it,
far.
you did an eraser.
Yeah,
Right. That's
yeah.
exactly.
The sun's been erasing that over the past like 6 months. It's crazy how hammered it is.
It was sprayed with the utensil that they use in one of those old, 80s T-shirt stores.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That get your name on it. That's what it was painted with.
Yeah,
Yeah.
write my name on my back.
Yeah.
So, anyways, that MCV is looking fantastic inside.
Yeah.
Outside, a little rough, but we're trying to keep it a little rough.
Yeah.
Adds caricature.
And then I'm still waiting for Texas Speed to call me back on the motor, but Sony's in on the project.
the-
So
What, that's
we're gonna
a
get that
Ford
16-piece McNugget in there. What?
No,
It's
it's
a Ford.
Chevy.
It is
What
Chevy?
the fuck? That's a Chevy.
If it was a Ford,
It's a G20.
I know a guy with some GT40P heads for you.
I saw a guy with the GT40 single head, right? We'll get in the paddock talk.
Yeah, single head. That's not paddock talk. That's callback.
That's paddock talk.
That's a callback.
Okay. Well, what's your next callback?
No, fuck you. I'm not doing it now.
Tell
Just
us-
wreck
tell
the-
us
wreck
I'm
the
just
whole
saying
podcast.
that's a callback, though. We talked about it on different episodes. It's not
Oh,
technically a
that
callback.
guy. Did you buy him from that guy?
I bought from that guy.
Oh, God. I'm excited.
Oh,
for the
yeah. That
callback.
did turn out good.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, did it turn out good? Was I not here when you discussed actually it working?
Yeah. I don't know. I don't remember.
No.
No, you weren't here.
Yeah, no, you were because it was the
wasn't
Lock City
here.
Boys.
So it did work.
It did work. Two people messaged me. Somebody on oh shit, that's a callback. Fuck.
You need to get more organized.
We're in the
okay?
middle of a callback section.
I want to give the dude credit because he
That's right. Fuck
messaged
my
me.
callback.
You know that thing we've done for the past 241 episodes
Yeah,
at the
yeah,
beginning
yeah,
of the
no,
show?
no, no.
He wasn't here for the first couple, so he doesn't get it yet.
Listen, man. You want me to pick a color?
Yeah, fucking black and white.
They're not even on today. What a shame.
Purple.
Oh yeah, huh? Let me get that.
I think
Turn
your,
'em on.
Your new color is going to be orange, right?
Man. Yeah. All right.
Looks good on you.
It's the new black.
Yeah.
Got some killer Vans.
I just wanted to say the guy's name who tried to vet this individual that I bought the heads from, and I'm not going to find it quickly because
Yeah, if anybody's unfamiliar, it
Is
was
that
a.
albuterol?
it is.
That leads to dementia.
How often you hit that thing?
Does it lead to dementia?
Yeah.
How often do you
Oh
use
my
it?
god, that's
It's
why
directly
I'm
linked
stupid.
to dementia.
Where are we?
You need Ventolin.
Yeah.
This is Ventolin.
Oh, well, you're going to be fine.
Oh, at first you said it was albuterol.
Well, there's
You don't even know what's
this
in
is
there.
what we're talking
Ventolin-
about.
I could have blown a fart
It
through
might,
that.
it might be the same thing. I know nothing about it. I only know about the Aphex Twin song.
Is that Tylenol? Yeah, it says bear on it. Oh, that's because it's bear.
Are you guys done? It's got albuterol in it.
Oh, that's
The van wasn't around for a long time.
That's like saying acetaminophen is not Tylenol
back.
or Bear. They're both acetaminophen. You know what? Crabs eat chicken, and I don't know this guy's name, but I bought the goddamn heads because people said, "Hey, he looked legit." Yeah, I bought him.
So there were, to back this up, there was a Facebook post for some heads that you thought nothing seemed fishy about it.
no,
was
it
just,
absolutely did. The more I looked at it, it became more and more fishy.
It was
'cause
just an old photo.
from 2021. The whole
Didn't
post
seem-
was.
Right. All right. So it didn't seem right.
Yeah, because I was like, "How are these not sold for $1,000?"
Turns out he was actually a well-known individual, right?
Well, yeah, he's just a real person who had an actual shop who had been posting all over these posts and stuff. Perfect.
Sorry, super distracted in the chat.
Yeah, chat's doing really good right now.
LS swapping my girlfriend.
Jake's thinking about LS swapping his girl.
With
Yeah,
the
you're gonna
NASA, I like the NASA image profile. too.
It's probably the official NASA YouTube channel.
You gonna throw a cam
Oh,
in her,
wait,
dude?
is that a friend of Brian?
You gonna throw a
Brian
cam in that
Massa?
hog?
Jake?
Oh, maybe.
Might be. Yeah.
You gonna put Bigfoot's dick in your girlfriend, dude?
Oh, Jesus.
Lopi Idol.
Something's lumpy.
Yeah.
Those-
Yeah.
Those thumpers.
Some-
Lopi
some
Idol for
thumping.
her pleasure.
Come on, guys. Listen, we're going to ruin the goddamn paddock
Gotta
talk.
get there, yeah.
All right. I got my X5 back after 5 weeks.
This is paddock talk.
Oh, boy. Here we go.
This is
I'm not
paddock talk.
fixing it. It does smell like coolant a little bit. Not happy about that at all.
What else has happened
What else has happened?
with the X5?
Yeah, anything today?
Oh yeah, it wouldn't remote start, but I fixed that.
Oh, all right. So
Yeah,
that's
yeah,
solved.
no, it's fixed.
Okay.
It was a setting. Yeah, so it
Okay.
updated it had updated software, which is terrible. So like I'm like, I got half an hour, I'll just leave it out here. I get a call from work 10 minutes later. He come back, our power's totally off. I'm like, yeah, I hop in my car. I hop in my car, it's updating. So I got it back. I took it to the goddamn hill yesterday, and I'm back in love, boys. Just magic. So happy. Just happy with it.
Every
Brings
time you
the-
cold start it, it gives me a little jump.
Brings
I'll
the
cold
sauce.
start it right now. Hear it,
We
hear it
probably
as it
hear
works.
Hear it on the podcast.
But yeah, that's back. Thank you, God. That X6, I was ready to just crash off a bridge. That was enough of me. And then I'm going to Florida tomorrow, and I'm leaving the day after. So if you're in Florida, in Orlando, holla at your boy. This is Thursday. I'll be there.
We were
yeah, if
briefly
you're listening to
looking up-
this,
I got one night.
he's all up
What
in you.
was it? Gatorland wasn't too far. What was
Yeah.
the thing we'd said?
Machine gun shoot.
That, and there was like something that was 20 minutes away that seemed appealing, but I can't remember.
The Gator place.
Was it maybe that's what it was?
Yeah.
Oh, what was the issue to make my truck there for 5 weeks? Well, that's an interesting thing I never got into.
I don't know. I think that's paddock talk.
That's not paddock talk. Paddock talk. I got some paddock talk for you too.
Yeah.
Shoot, what was my paddock talk? Oh yeah, I get great paddock talk. I know. I wish I could see TDs. It had a coolant leak, which isn't unheard of in them. It's just not super common. They had to fix it. To fix it, they had to take the turbos and everything out, and then they could not get it not to have a boost leak. Incredible group of lads down there. So it took them a week to get the part, a week to get it in, and it took them 3 weeks to unfuck what they fucked up when they put it in,
Wow.
which was a leak at the intercooler and the charge pipe, which is literally the first place you look for a boost leak.
Is it plastic? Did they crack it?
I don't know.
On top of, perhaps starting with where you left off. Like, oh, what did we take apart?
And it just
Maybe
took
it's these
fucking
components.
forever. To be honest, I was on the phone to talk to them about Lemon Law. That's how long they had it.
Right. I was going to say, right, because
And I
last
talked
week.
to my buddy who's a sales manager at the place that Friday, and I was like, hey, man, not for nothing. Lemon Law is 15 days. It's been 30.
Yeah.
Like, I'm starting to want my money back. I'm going to go buy a Porsche Panamera Gran Turismo. I'll be a fucking god.
You're very specific.
Well, fuck them. That's what I wanted. And they fixed it, and now I love it again. So here I am.
Matt Wood said Gatorland is lit. So
Is it really?
Matt Wood was my callback.
Oh, we're going.
There you go.
Yeah, going to Florida for one light. So let me know. If you
Guy,
know
that
anything
guy.
in Orlando that doesn't suck, holla at your boy.
Oh my God, you're gonna be Florida man.
I hope so.
You should
man.
rob a
I've
Wendy's
got
with
20
an alligator.
I'm going to be... That's a great idea.
Actual-
going there waving it around.
Actual thing that happened.
I'm going to be there for 26 hours.
Guy threw it through the window.
Well, that
And the only time I could actually hang out is like after dinner tomorrow. So if
Yeah.
you're trying to hang out,
How long you got? Like an hour?
I
2 hours?
I probably get out of dinner at 8. I'm good till like 3.
Sounds like late night Chuck is good. Is a good Chuck.
Best Chuck. It's probably the
That's
best, Chuck, if I'm
Yeah,
honest.
late night Chuck is best Chuck.
hopped up Chuck.
Give him a
Uh,
Red Bull. See what he
Monster.
does.
Yeah, no, I need a bull.
Yeah.
But I'm in. Especially in Florida, and it's going to be warm. I don't like warm. It's wintertime.
Bulls everywhere in Florida.
So many bulls.
As far as the eye can see.
So many Gators. So many Wendy's.
God, it's going to be so terrible.
Definitely.
To be honest, I do like Florida. I just don't like this swamp, which is where Orlando is.
Yeah.
Yeah, which is all of it.
The whole center of Florida is swamp, dude. At least there's like a beach here and there. And I don't even like the beach.
You
but I
should
like
do
it
it.
on the swamp.
You should do what Corey said and hit a. What are those boats called?
Airboat.
Airboat.
Yeah, but I've been on the airboats before. It's nice out there. Everglades,
Yeah, on the glade.
What? Glades.
What's an airboat powered by?
fan boat.
Doesn't have a motor.
It might.
It's a
And
fan
with an
boat.
LS, that was my.
It's definitely
Oh, I see what you're
Sunbig.
saying.
Yeah.
I thought you were
Sunbig.
trying to make a joke.
Yeah.
I was gonna say, what do
Yeah.
you sit on a bench? What's the bench? Can't talk about the bench.
Yeah. It's
Oh.
definitely a.
It's definitely a bench seat.
Yeah.
Can't talk about the bench.
Might have a good lineup on them.
Yeah. Lumsticks
Close to
on
South
those.
America down there.
K series.
No extradition.
Right.
K series powered airboat.
Have you seen the real long? I don't even know.
Oh yeah.
A very tall engine cooling. Oh, VTEC.
No. They are very, very, very long, like canoe-like things powered by Japanese
Js?
engines. Yeah.
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 With
Yeah,
like the super long rudder going off the
You gotta
back.
have the
It's
long
not a
rudder,
normal
yeah.
2J. It's every single bit on this thing is polished.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, with finishing washers.
That's the only way to save it from the salt water. You just gotta
Big
polish it.
6262s just out here.
Yeah.
Just flying by it.
Nothing like it.
Cutting it up. Is that it for callbacks? Any deep thoughts?
Wait, TD says, I was going to say check out Ace Cafe Orlando, but unfortunately it's bike night there? What do you mean, unfortunately?
Yeah.
There's
Sounds like
nothing
my kinda
unfortunate
guys.
It's gonna fit
about
right in.
that at all, my
Whoa,
friend.
Friday night. How? Whoa.
I'll
You-
rent a bike.
Reschedule.
I'm renting a Polestar Volvo. Get ready for a big review. But that'll fit right in at bike night. Those dudes will love that.
Be like that scene in Dumb and Dumber where he walks out of 7-Eleven.
With the scooter.
Big gulps, huh? All right. See you later.
Something tells me bike night down in Orlando is big Harley season.
I think it's going to be big lady energy. It's going to be big lady energy out there. I'm
gonna
excited
say.
for that.
I
Some
wouldn't
mamas.
imagine you'd see anything but Harley.
There are gonna be some mommies out there.
a lot of Pams.
There's gonna be a lot of if you can read this, the bitch fell off shirts.
so many.
I'm definitely getting one.
They're all gonna be wearing the same thing, like the Spider-Man meme.
TDs,
Yeah.
come down. We'll go to bike night.
What is
It's
it?
gonna be the best.
A lot of hogs and heifers, if you will.
Yeah.
No,
Hogs and heifers,
hogs and
nice.
heifers.
Dude, hogs and heifers. Good time.
Loud pipes save lives. I'm excited about bike night. This might have just changed the
A
whole
lot
game
of
up.
lot of meth too.
A lot of meth.
Yeah,
Yeah,
tons
yeah.
of meth.
So many missing teeth.
Just lots of meth.
Something out there.
Let's see. Deep thoughts, anything?
I had a deep thought. New cars suck. Chuck's proven it to me.
New cars
yeah.
do suck. I have news that's gonna push that even harder.
All right.
It
It's
is.
gonna,
get
be
into that
in, it's
later.
gonna be in the old Charlie Overreach report.
Imagine you really need your truck and you need to reboot it like a fucking modem.
Yeah, like what happened if it was like a real emergency?
No, that's what we were.
I would have just. It would even. My truck wouldn't even lock while it was updating the software. That's the last update that truck ever gets.
It's insane.
That's it.
It's crazy.
I did all my coding stuff. They take all the fucking bullshit warnings
Yeah.
off that thing. All gone.
It's like Windows
Gone.
lost their privilege update. You
It's
don't get to update
basically,
anymore.
it literally is like a cell phone. You know, how a cell phone says must be connected
I'll
to
tell you what.
power. Do not
Yeah.
try to fuck around with it.
Yeah,
It's
you
like
have to
doing a
plug it in.
like you said, BIOS update on a computer.
Yeah, you fucking sneeze and it bricks it. Good luck
Right.
starting that thing over again.
I was talking to somebody today about how I just gotta go buy a carbureted Land Cruiser. I just don't want anything to do with new shit.
And you can put an Android Auto head unit in it. Perfect.
Right.
Yeah,
It's your
Chris,
fault you
let me-
bought it.
I'll just
Everything
put
you
a
need.
Foghat fucking tape in that thing. I'll be fine.
Oh, what does he say? There's some fine looking pussy in this room.
Oh my god.
Dude, I'm gonna be fucking fine in that thing. That's what I need. I just need something. I don't want no electronics in it.
Yeah.
My K truck has no electronics in it. I love the thing. I just need something old, carbureted, and I'll be fine.
And you can put that's the lovely thing.
I just need to listen to "Born on a Bayou" by Metallica. On a Bayou, and I'm just driving around a Land Cruiser
In Florida.
In Florida, dude.
You can
Born on a
put
Bayou.
modern amenities in an old car and make it like even better.
The only
Yeah.
modern thing you need in a car is fucking
Music.
Anything
it's nice to
associated
have
with
like
your
the stupid little stereo with the
Sound.
screen on
Yeah.
it.
Hell yeah,
Otherwise,
sound.
I don't need computers running my goddamn fuel injection.
them pewters.
You got a fucking Raspberry Pi in your BMW.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't want any of that. I just
Running
want,
your
I want to
Ubuntu.
listen to Born on a Bayou, and I want to have Android Auto.
Did you update that thing from Windows XP to Windows 11?
You gotta just have it driving around, just chug-a-lugging.
No, because I do. I see new cars. I'm like, that'd be really nice. That'd be cool. That'd be nice. And then I see this stuff he's dealing with over there. I'm like, that's not. I don't want to deal
The
with that at all.
expense and the overreach that's there.
Think
It's
about,
just-
remember in Fast and Furious, they shot the electric pole at the car, just crippled the car.
Yeah,
Fuel injection,
I don't
you
remember that.
lose.
But that's crazy.
that was in
Fast
the
and
second
Furious
one.
2.
Yeah,
You got a carbureted vehicle,
the helicopter.
you won't have instruments, but it's going to keep running. Tell me I'm wrong. Wait, it might not.
Why wouldn't you
'cause
have instruments?
electric?
Because the guy shooting it out of the helicopter had such good accuracy, he got right into the ECU and was able to shut it down remotely.
I don't. Carbureted stuff's not going to have an ECU, at all.
yeah.
Right.
No, I'm talking about the movie.
Yeah, but the electrical cars, cancel the car show.
Oh,
As
you
soon
mean
as
in
get
real
hit.
life?
Yeah.
Oh yeah. As a matter of fact, I think I know his news later.
Once you EMP. Oh, you know my news.
See, coming up this week we have
Revival Motoring's Donut Meat.
Donut Meet, March 5th. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
On the 5th,
That's this Sunday
This
at
Sunday.
9 a.m.
bring your finest automobile.
Bring your beaters.
Yeah, definitely.
Bring whatever you want.
Bring whatever you
truthfully.
like, yeah.
Jordan's out there thrashing in his Miata.
Yeah,
already.
ta-ta.
God bless. Watch
God
out for
bless.
those grass clippings, brother.
Cod is good.
So we'll be here on Sunday.
I might take my K-Truck.
Bring your skibbies. Put on your thermals.
Snowball fight?
Is it going to be cold?
It's been a little chilly.
What's
Might be
what's
chilly.
the forecast? Let me look at the 5-day forecast.
I try not to think about it, so I don't look it up.
What do we got? Sunday we got 46, partly cloudy. That's beautiful.
That's wonderful. That's perfect.
beautiful. Yeah, yeah, yeah.
The weather I live for.
I think we're good.
Yeah. So, also coming up this week, we have a special bonus episode of the Lucis Fast podcast. They got to interview a familiar Xfinity Cup, and I forgot the other cups. Whatever, all this truck series.
It was me. They interviewed me.
You're racing those.
Yeah.
Loosey goosey.
How was it?
Not bad. We came out on top, so shout out to Jesus and my mom. So.
Mama.
3.4 ounce baby Jesus.
Yeah.
So that's coming up this week. Donut Meat bonus episode. Lucis Fast. That's all I got for coming up this week. Want to get into the B for B? We'll do that real quick.
Now we got to do paddock talk.
Yeah, we got
Russ.
some
Oh
Paddock
shit,
talk.
Paddock
Oh,
Talk.
Jesus
All right, yep.
Christ.
Oh,
Jump
boy.
through that.
Hit me
Wow.
with the
Where's
There we go.
Paddock
There
Talk?
we go.
Brought to
Wow.
you by
That's enough.
Pep Bows.
Yep.
Who's
Tuck
kicking
it.
off? Shook, you seems pretty hot for it. What do you got?
hot.
Hot for teacher.
Yeah, you're hot for the teacher.
I didn't do
Got
it.
it
You're hot for
bad.
prison.
Oh, I wasn't here.
Got it bad.
To
He's hot
share-
for prison.
That's a wonderful drum intro, dude.
Got it bad, so bad.
House for-
Shook's hot for prison.
I heard this could be a complete myth on that. That's the one where the double bass starts like
Not exactly like that.
all
Better.
fucked up.
But yeah.
No, it's the all fucked up one. Or is that ZZ Top? What's the one that starts out? Is it that one? It might be that
Yeah,
one.
no, ZZ Top starts out with a
The
guitar.
fucked up double
LaGrange?
bass. Who's got the fucked up double bass though?
That's the hot for teacher, I think.
Yeah, he was apparently he was real drunk.
Well,
And
he.
that's why it stunk.
What do you mean? That thing
I
hits
call that
so
iconic.
hard.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's what happened. He was hammered. It came out like shit. They were like, "You gotta do it every time now."
All right.
I could be wrong. I could
Maybe.
be fibbing. Tim
Have you
Connors
seen
probably
them-
knows.
Have you seen them live to confirm?
No, I don't watch Boomer stuff.
Oh, dude, that
Sorry.
music speaks to me.
The only like a Boomer rock metal band that I would be interested in seeing is Godsmack, just to see them play.
It's
a
not even
thousand.
of the same generation.
I was gonna
That's
say
not- that's not
Nickelback.
Boomer at all.
It's like a 20-year separation between
Yeah.
the two people.
First
that's
off,
fine.
Godsmack rocks.
You're like,
Still
we're
Boomer.
talking like hair band type of.
Yeah, that's mega Boomer. No, I wouldn't. No, because they're past their prime. We missed that boat.
What did we miss?
Like, are you gonna go watch Ozzy right now?
No, he stopped touring. That's why.
Nobody's gonna watch Ozzy right now.
I wouldn't pay for a lot of these things, but if somebody said, "Here's like
No, I wouldn't.
$100 for beer, and I'll bring you to Ozzy," I think about it.
I would
you
think
date
about
him?
it.
Actually, hold on. If it was
I'd date
Ozzy
that
like
guy.
15 years ago, now he's just mumbles and marble mouth.
That's what I'm saying. We missed the boat. 15 years ago, I'm going to watch Ozzy.
Yeah, I can see that.
Mostly
Right.
because
if
it's
that's
im-
the point you're making, yes.
Yeah, it's impressive that he can't form a sentence, but he gets on stage and he's like knows all lyrics.
Well, that's because Sharon's got them all hopped up on,
Pills.
ZQL or whatever.
Boobs. Boobs, Ozzy.
Boobs.
What was I talking about?
Paddock
I
talk.
don't know, man. Paddock talk. Yeah.
Oh, sorry. So many things happened. Took the old motor apart, dented oil pickup tube. Don't know how it happened.
Factory.
Could be factory. I sent a picture of it to JP. He said no fucking way. So I'm hoping I dented it in the shop without the oil pan on it, because I did move it around quite a bit without the oil pan on it.
It makes a lot more sense to me what happened now.
Yeah.
Yeah. But dude, it's really smashed. I feel like I'd have to have dropped it.
But, yeah, word smack. Yeah, that's true.
Yeah.
Smashed is not even the best word.
You
for
did point out that it looked like it was dented in a spot that someone would have dented it in order to put it on.
To access a
it.
bolt.
Yeah. So
That's someone's name?
JP mentioned that he thought maybe like a truck guy like bent a truck pickup tube, but I feel like they're probably all the same. I think that this dude just crushed it somehow.
And this dude is.
You?
I don't know. Not me. It wasn't me.
That guy right there.
I swear to God, if I dented it, trust me, for all the fucking dumb shit that
How
I've
much is
done,
a new
I'd be the
pickup tube for that? How much is a new pickup tube?
So I had that video up earlier about LMR where they do the whole swap.
Mhm.
Everything that you saw in that video was like $150.
Mhm.
So I don't know what the tube is. I think it's like 50.
Are you going to get that set up?
Yeah, the
Yeah.
whole thing. I already have the oil pan like gasket and shit, but I'm gonna just get the kit because it comes with ARP bolts for like everything.
Nice.
So we did that. Did a clutch on the Civic.
Did a clutch in the Civic? Yeah.
Clutch
How'd
on
that
the
go?
Civic saw that. That looked like it went great.
So what do we do a clutch in the Civic for?
It had an action clutch stage 3 in there.
Oh my god.
Quite noisy.
Stage 3 in?
Yeah, previous owner was about that
That those
turbo
fucking
life.
American Gladiators
Never
thighs.
got to be in that turbo life.
Didn't it? Weren't you losing like a throw up bearing or something as well?
It was
too,
making
wasn't
a
it?
weird chattery.
Was it like the
noise.
double bass at the beginning of Hot for Teacher?
It was close. That was pretty spot on.
Yeah, well.
Somebody did confirm that I was right, by the way, in the chat. I think it was Nick.
Trebek Gore's dad dipped up, so he could definitely play that.
He definitely could.
Slay it.
Rush Neil Peart, I'm assuming. Rip Neil, I guess.
No, the best thing is
Rest in
what are
peace,
you putting in
Neil.
the
Yeah.
what guy? What are you putting in this
I said
MCV?
Rip Neil.
His name is Rip Neal.
No, I know Neil
No,
Peart's
dude.
whole name.
Died.
I just said Rip Neil, I guess.
You were sounding it out. You were sounding it out.
Yeah, because I don't know what he meant. He put Rush Hart Rip Neil. Could have said rest in peace Neil Peart from Rush. I don't know. That's how I would have said it.
You just go through your life just it's everyone else's
Did you
problem.
jump? Did you jump up to the stage 5 clutch? What happened?
I went
Thanks, Mike.
stage Exetti stage 1.
Oh,
Race car.
Stage un.
Stage un. Unless it might be the OE replacement. I forgot. I bought it like a year ago and just didn't do it.
Okay.
Fair enough.
So you did it this time. How was the job? How was doing it? I was working on it.
Let me tell you something. I have a friend who told me, and he does transmissions, Honda stuff constantly. $400 to do that clutch.
Okay.
After I did it, I should just paid him the $400.
That's always the way.
It's always the way. I spent. Let's see. If I had the flywheel the same day, I would have finished it the same day. That is not what happened. It took me probably like 5 hours, 6 hours. If I did it again, I could probably do it in half the time because I've never taken a subframe out of a Civic before, and it was weird. It's a weird front wheel drive subframe. It's not just in the back; it goes around the whole underneath of the car.
Yeah.
Perfect square. So you have rear motor mount, the two sides, obviously, and then one up front, and then those are in there, and then the steering rack bolts to that. So I'm like, okay, I was reading you can leave the steering rack in the car, so I'm like, all right, I'm going to do that. Because you pull it out of the steering shaft on the steering wheel, and if it's like off, then you're fucked. You have to like sit there and try and line it all up. So I'm like, oh, I'm going to keep the steering rack in the car. So I unbolt everything and I take the subframe out, and it's like dangling there. And it's like, make sure you support the steering shafts. I'm like, oh shit, okay. I'm looking around for a bungee cord. I'm like, oh, I see you when I walk across the shop, and I just hear bang. I'm like, turn around, subframe, everything out, gone. Steering rack out. Ripped it right out. So I ended up doing all that. But anyways, smooth. Found some missing bolts that somebody didn't put in. Oh, I also found out I don't have a sway bar because the last person who took it out didn't put it back. So that's... If anybody's got
Those are just
You really
suggestion,
cracked
right?
the case,
Yeah.
Sherlock Holmes.
Right. After driving it for so long, that's what it took you to realize.
Yeah, I don't know. I just say if you got
That thing must really handle like it's on fucking rails there, Chief.
Did you put one back in?
I don't have one. If you have an 8th gen Civic Si sway bar sitting around, I'll buy it.
Maybe you should put up a missing poster for that thing.
I should have texted the previous owner and be like, hey, when you did the transmission, did you take this thing out and not put it back in on purpose?
Yeah.
It was in his extra parts magnetic tray.
It was all part of his turbo build.
Just a fucking sway bar.
Transmission motor mount, missing a bolt completely. Bell housing, missing a bolt completely.
Those are all suggestions.
So I put those in.
Merely suggestions.
Yeah.
But, oh man, is it so nice to drive now? Holy shit.
Minus that sway bar.
The sway bar adds to comfort when you pull it.
I mean, you don't know what you're missing if it was
you
never
probably
there,
rock
am I
roll
right?
with that thing now.
It's true.
Jeeps have a
Very
sway
true.
bar disconnect. You just went to the next level.
Yep.
You didn't even need a sway bar.
Just entirely removed.
That's true.
I got a Paddock Talk question.
Fire away.
Josh, how'd the Mustang cam install go?
I will say, you sons of bitches have made me look at cams.
There we go. That's the energy.
And it's a someday. It's like, yeah, I don't need to do this.
Did you replace the cam covers yet? The valve cams?
No, not yet.
You might want to go ahead and
Yeah,
take it apart
have
one
not
time.
done the gasket yet.
Yeah, well, if you're gonna do the gasket, you may as well.
Is anything leaking currently?
Yeah, on the
Everything.
backside.
Yeah, everything's leaking.
Not much, but it's a noticeable.
But when you throw some cams in, if you get the covers off, may as well. Yeah, see? No one disagrees.
Listen, I'm not going to tell you not to because I literally did the while you're in there phenomenon.
Yeah.
I'm
Josh
gonna
is
paint
trying
the
to get
bay
into it.
while this is
I
out.
was
I'm
just
gonna
say,
do that.
how'd that work out?
It's a deep hole.
Just have the cams around.
Just have them in case.
Have them in case you take that off. You're like, you know what?
Here's what you do.
I'll pop these in there real quick.
You have your son get hired at Advanced Auto, and you have him accidentally order the cams, and then they accidentally sit on the shelves for about 2 years. And then his friend, who is also a coworker, happens to have them in the back of his car many years after you don't work there, and then you buy them for a premium.
Bingo.
I know a guy who did that.
It's a long game plan.
It's
Yeah, it's
yeah,
a long
you got to
game. We
think
kind of want
long
to throw those
term.
cams in next week.
You're really into those long game plans, aren't you?
Yeah,
Those
he's definitely is.
financial.
Yeah.
This was
We're
an
spending a long time in one place.
this
soon.
was an accidental long-term plan. Worked out well in that my friend's favor.
Yeah, your buddy
yeah.
Guantanamo.
Mhm.
Your friends in South America.
Yeah. As far as my no updates this week.
Warren, what up?
Yeah, no updates this week at all.
Nothing?
Did
Nothing?
you put anything back together with less bolts than the people who designed it, per Mike Lynch?
No, no. We don't have. There's nothing to put back together at the
You're just
moment.
waiting for the cams to
It's
ship?
more just to take stuff out.
Yeah, they're in the cart.
Yeah.
What else is going to come out?
I got to do the front studs.
You are
Some
stud.
Yeah,
brake
you get
stuff.
the front studs right here, bud.
Some brake stuff up front. Actually, you know what? Let me take that back. It's a slight update.
There
More
we
of a digital update, if you will.
Ooh.
Uh,
I just had a digital update. Went bad. Went real bad for me.
so Pete from Ransom, once again,
Ferrero-san.
just the best. Last week I mentioned the grill situation. How I ordered a grill, it's much too short.
From Jacob, the jeweler.
And yes, actually, nice
Wanna
big
see your
watch and grill. And I was like, I'll just pop the other one back in there. I just hate the fogs. And Pete's like, hey, let me design some air inlets for you. So
Oh,
we're gonna
yeah?
do that. So that'll be cool.
That's cool.
Get some air in the bay. You
Gave
get
him
the
some-
K&N's built in.
Gave him some
Don't want
pictures.
dirty air in there?
You can do
I
a
got-
twin take?
No, they're just gonna be dumps that I could
Intercooler?
route wherever I want, realistically. just kind of there.
Dumps.
They're really just going to fill up a void of two
Big
gaping holes in the
fat
grill.
dumps.
I usually fill up a void with my aimed dumps as well. That's cool. Is he 3D printing them?
He is 3D printing them. Yeah,
Oh, it's neat.
Yeah, so
That is
I'm gonna have
neat.
the first 3D printed part I've ever
Dumps.
had. 3D printed dumps. Yeah,
Nice.
like a truck. But yeah, that's the
What
biggest
truck?
Oh, you know what?
update this week from that standpoint.
Really random quick callback to Phil being the LS god.
Yeah.
So my buddy who's in my shop is doing an RX-7 with an LS. He's like, every pinout I looked at does not have this plug. I'm like, I might know a guy. Send a picture to Phil. I'm not even joking. It was like, sent, red. Oh, that's for the trans. Like this. Like that. And I'm like, oh, he says for the transmission. He's like, get rid of him. Get rid of it. He's like, get rid of it. Okay, it's gone.
Done. See ya.
Like that.
Yeah. I have to say, it's
Thank you.
great to have, like, Phil's that way with LS stuff. Yourself, obviously, Seamus, when it comes to Honda stuff, is wild.
Oh, if I was like knowledgeable at Hondas, dude, Seamus knows some shit.
But you know some stuff, because there's been a handful of instances where, Corey's had something or a question.
Corey's
of, like,
ignored
what's
your
this?
could have saved
stuff
his
and
life.
it's worked.
Right, where Corey had
true.
elected to ignore you entirely. But you were spot on with a handful of things. So it was, impressive.
Yeah, well, I mean, dude, when I just building my Civic, I learned a shitload. Going automatic to 5-speed, there's a plug under the dashboard that I jumped, and if you don't, your key won't leave the ignition.
It's interesting.
I like that.
You know what's interesting with my car, and I have to look into, the shift light is always on.
Shift light?
There's a shift light on the dash
Like
that
an
tells you
OE
when
shift light?
that tells you when to shift the most economical driving.
I didn't even know
That thing's so
existed.
economical. It's just like whenever you want, fam.
Yeah,
So
off limiter.
It's always the arrow's always lit up. To
You
like,
have
hey,
Honda though. It tells you when to shift with a check engine light,
I'm just trying to get
which
this-
is red line, by the way.
Uh,
You bounce it once off red line and shift as fast as you can.
There you go.
Ding, ding, ding.
Phil is the god. Shout to the finger tight chat that got totally out of pocket the other day.
Oh, boy.
We
We'll
gotta
have to
change.
share some of those photos later.
Yeah, we gotta change to a more encrypted app.
Yeah.
They have those.
Oh, shout to Diaz for stunting on everybody
Yeah.
whilst driving.
He really put the hammer down.
He really did, dude. Always does. Always does.
Threw it on the gauntlet. My paddock talk is quick. I got some 3M like actual like kind of OEM grade seam sealer and re-seam sealed the entire inside of the Honda. So all the factory locations. Just went over them again. It's old. It's 30 years old, so you don't want those to crack, split. There was like 2 plugs that were kind of a little loose, so seam seal those babies back down. Well,
Not anymore.
Your windshield don't leak? You don't know? Has it seen water?
I has. Yeah, actually it has. Yeah.
Seen lots of water.
You have.
I got stuck in a bunch of rain. Actually,
Yeah, he's
didn't it?
fjorded some rivers.
I don't
on
know
that
if
thing.
if you cock the wagon and float it, if you ordered some rivers. My EK would leak up here, top left of the window,
Mhm.
in down the A-arm plastic, right onto the fuse box where you want water to be.
Love that.
There's never.
That's how you know it's
Keep an eye out
leaking.
for.
I've
Yeah,
never
when my
been a
radio
hint-
just stopped working one day.
because I've washed the car quite a few times. There's never even been a hint of water inside.
Mine wouldn't either. But what's funny is Brit's leaks the exact same way.
Mm.
Carpet looks like somebody took a shit on it and wiped their ass.
Yeah, my carpet doesn't anymore because details how I dug.
Hey.
Details by Douglas.
Yeah, I got some.
Cleaner.
I got some tomato in my seat. Might have a guy clean that for me.
You were the type of person to eat like a full-on spaghetti and meatballs.
Yeah, like a
while
whole-
driving.
Yeah,
Yeah.
absolutely.
Ma, the fucking meatloaf in my car.
Ooh, thoughts on user submitted paddock talk? We'd love that. Please.
Oh,
submit
that'd be
your
that'd be
paddock
great.
talk.
Yeah,
Yeah.
especially TDs out there.
We
renting
do.
on
We
the
do a
old-
call in.
Yep.
Yeah. Yeah, that's kind of what I got. It's a slow update. I've been waiting for the seat brackets. These are the ones that are really slowing down what I got going on here. But they have shipped from a place called South San Francisco that I didn't know existed, even though I visited San Francisco and didn't go to that place.
Is that because San Francisco is like a war zone now and it's just different, blocks?
You know, I don't know. I don't know.
Yeah, different resistances.
Yeah, yeah.
You
know what I was gonna
Real
say?
nice gentleman from the company, though. So.
Poop everywhere.
human fecal
Human
matter.
poop.
You know what I was going to say? Have you got your Dynamat yet? You got to order it, right? Or did you order it?
No, I haven't gotten it yet.
I'm curious. I wonder if Westgate has it.
Did you get the metal sided one or did you get the padded looking one?
I believe it's a metal sided
It's
one.
got like tinfoil on it.
Yeah.
All right, that's your best bet. The other one sucks.
Yeah, well, you should have more information on that this week. So for next week to share for next week. So yeah, everything's good. Well, everything will be go back together. I cleaned all the interior bits I pulled out.
I wish my car was at the point where I had to put interior bits back in.
Oh, I had such a good time cleaning the interior bits. Filled up a nice 5-gallon bucket of some like lukewarm water, some all-purpose cleaner, little brushes.
Using the, getting
Yeah.
in there.
Cleaned all that stuff out. The water was disgusting. But yeah, the parts look great now. I'm going to put some interior cleaner on them. This way they're nice protected from UV. We don't want any fading happening. So yeah, we'll be good to go. That's right. Steam clean Shook's car and it'll smell like a buffet. Yeah.
Did you see my comment? I said butt fay, but maybe.
Yeah. Yeah, I think that covers padded talk.
Yep.
We're ready to keep this train moving.
Yep. B for B.
Hey, everybody. Chuck from Revival Motoring again. And I'm once again asking for your financial support. With Bucks for the Boys. What's Bucks for the Boys? Bucks for the Boys is a value for value system to monetize this beautiful podcast in studio and keep these goddamn lights on. And what we ask is if this podcast is worth anything at all to you, please go to revivalmotoring.com/B4B and choose yourself a beautiful, sustainable donation to keep pumping the cash into Josh's cam game.
Pump our ass with your cash.
Any amount.
Wow.
Any amount works. Even 25 cents is a big deal for us if we're being
I mean, we'll
honest.
start a crowdfund if there's donations specific to the, cam stank.
Nah, that was
Hell,
a
if
joke.
it takes 50 years, we'll just keep pumping them in
And
there.
or you can go on info@revivemotoring.com on the old PayPals. Pick a number, a funny one, an interesting one. Attach a message to it. Send it our way. We will read that message on the air and obviously thank you for your donation. That's how we keep this thing going. And value for value doesn't only mean cashola, although it is helpful. We also take any type of tips, tricks, any type of funny shit you can send us.
What kind of
Podcast
tricks?
reviews.
Tricks like
Kickflips?
don't take wooden nickels, pay your taxes, that kind of stuff.
Don't
Gotcha.
smoke in bed.
Don't smoke in bed.
Smoking bed.
Yep.
I know. I'll get on that. That's a story about Dawn. Also, great ways. Obviously, tell people the podcast. Force them to listen to it. We love that. Also, a nice little thing you can do, which is free and distracts us, is you can go on the old YouTubes at about 7 p.m. Eastern time on Wednesdays. Hop on the chat and chat with us and distract us through the whole podcast, which we really, really enjoy. I like that a lot. And
You enjoy this?
oh my God, the chat? Yeah, it's the best part. Or just meet me in Florida. And we can hang out.
Get some barbecue together.
I
Yeah,
love
yeah.
getting verbally harassed.
And don't forget to leave us. You can leave us a 5-star review. That's huge.
Yep. I think
Yes.
there was a
Got a
was
new
there?
one.
Wait,
Okay, I
didn't
was
we
gonna
Love
say, I thought
that.
there was
And
a
we
new one.
read the new reviews. We only accept 5-star. You can smash that like button. We love that.
oh,
What
I
do you-
missed the new reviews.
What did you say?
Sure did.
Verbally assault that like button?
Yeah.
Skull
What
fuck.
did you say last?
Skull fuck that like button.
No, you said. No, you said something fucking hilarious a couple weeks ago about the
Definitely
like button.
Definitely skull fuck.
Yeah, I think it was the skull
Yeah,
fucking.
what was?
I don't think it was skull fuck, dude.
All right, we'll beat that like button up.
Yeah.
You know, do what we got to do.
Take that like button out back.
Yeah, it's value for value. Like I said, anything helps. You'll find out when we calculate how much it is per listen. But even 25 cents is a big deal to your boys. You know, it gives. What do you pay for that latte every day, you fancy person?
Yep.
You know?
Chuck, what'd you pay for these coffees?
Yeah, come on, Shook.
I'm going to tell you right now, too much.
Actually, mine was free because I used my points, and yours was like $3.
Oh, damn, this guy's getting free stuff.
Shook's flush with cash buying everyone's stuff.
Flux with cash.
You might want to keep some of that for your commissary.
Like 30% for my attorney.
Make sure you can.
Yeah, that's pretty much the end of my spiel on this end of things.
Shove
You know,
sig-
force someone to listen. That's my favorite one.
That's a good one. Force
Yeah.
someone to listen. Let's bump those numbers up. Rookie
Bump up
numbers
those
right
numbers.
now.
And if you're an active B4B subscriber, you will receive some things in the mail.
Mm.
We're giving
From
some shit away
Time
this
to
week.
time.
Oh, yeah, it's
Yep.
magic time.
Magic time today. Other than that, you'll get some stickers, random things in the mail when
When we feel like
Guaranteed
it.
parking at all our events.
Guaranteed.
maybe. Yeah.
You mean the park in the neighborhood?
Whoa, B for B sub. Move your fucking piece of shit Miata.
You sub, where's your sub ticket? I need that invoice. Prove it.
Yeah.
So yeah, you will get active stuff. And once a month, we will pick a winner for a little package that we put together and send on out. Other than the
Tiny
stickers and
package.
other different things like that. So We're gonna pick a winner today. Next month's winner. Our
Next
friend
month is
Pottle.
winter.
That's not true. Our friend Pottle sent us some stuff.
Chip Pottle?
Go check him out. Every Detail ME on
Every detail man. Send us some beautiful stuff to give away.
on Instagram and Facebook. Yeah,
Now, to be clear,
what's
this
going
stuff
on?
is for today's.
next month's.
So April 5th
Yeah,
winner
that's-
will get this stuff.
Yeah, because I figured we have the stuff that we're going to give away on the table for a month. That
Okay.
way we can shout out Pottle each time, because it's kind of not an ad, but it's like at the same time kind of because
of an ad.
You're
they're
helping us out. We're helping you out.
they're supporting
know?
what we're doing by enticing some B4B.
It's a double Dutch rudder.
So
Double Dutch
exactly,
rudder,
a
everybody
little
knows.
bit of a reach around.
You're jerking off. I'm jerking off. I'm working your arm. You're working my arm. We're not touching. It's not gay.
Not gay.
Not gay.
Most importantly, not gay.
Double Dutch rudder.
Double Dutch rudder, everybody knows.
He's trying to justify what
I
has to do in
did.
the
Yeah, I
claim.
was going to say. I didn't.
Do you not know what the double Dutch rudder is?
No, I do now. You
I
taught
got
me.
pics I can show you. No, I'm just kidding.
Shook's about to know.
This one's called Bead Maker. I'm interested.
B-Make's unbelievable. Paul
Very
told me
good.
about that.
Yeah, it's good stuff.
Does it in fact make beads?
It sure does.
Wow.
I'm making beats just thinking about it.
It's good. It's good.
So that will be for next month's giveaway, April's giveaway.
So if you want to
Um,
make beads too,
Yes.
So we can do. Let's do
Cold Daddy.
the review.
Yeah, let's fire away the review.
Fire
Actually, you know
with
what?
this review.
Oh, we're going to do BPL.
BPL.
Bucks per listen.
Bucks
Bucks
per
per
listen.
listen. We are at a charitable
charitable.
11 cents per listen this
Oh.
week.
That's good.
So we are still in the double digits. The goal is to remain in the double digits from here on out.
Mm-hmm.
It's going to be real happy times when we hit that 20 plus cents.
Yeah, we're getting real close to not being in double digits.
yeah,
So if you
we're
guys
real
could
close.
just, donate
Inching-
that 25 cents.
Inching downward.
Yes.
Slowly
Real
inching
dangerous.
downward.
Yep.
But we do have a new review, which is a great way to contribute to the podcast because these reviews do matter for these little platforms that this stuff is hosted on. This one is titled "The Only Podcast I Listen to." It is left to us by Stinky MX5. It is
Stinky
5 stars.
MX5.
Stinky MX5.
All right.
It is 5 stars, and he says, or they say, despite you guys constantly dragging on it, I live in Las Vegas and I love it. I work as a general aviation, mostly airplane mechanic, and every week I'll listen to a new episode while wrenching on some planes, and it's hard to hold back my laughter half the time.
That's pretty sick, though.
These guys
That's
are
a sick fucking
hilarious.
job.
And
Uh-oh.
what's going on here? And why didn't that transfer over? And give me 1 second.
Is that it? And you
And-
just left us hanging? That's
You're not gonna
excellent.
cliffhanger us like that, Stinky
You gonna mess
son
with
of a
Vegas?
bitch,
Hold on.
Mr. Papa
There we go.
Giorgio.
All right. Here we are. Hold back my laughter half the time. These guys are hilarious and have really helped me get through the long week time and time again.
Oh.
I just got a 22 Maverick Lariat with every option, including off-road and tow package.
Let's go.
Except for a moonroof. And next time you guys are here, I'd love to show it off. Love you guys. Keep up the great work. Funny you say that. I'll be there. I don't know if you'll be there next month.
Oh, we are going to Vegas next month.
Yeah.
I'll be there.
Yeah.
Is
Yeah,
your
we'll meet
job
up.
hiring? Because I just want to go to Vegas for rent. I don't
Yeah, I'm
understand
pretty sure I
all
tried
this
to hire you
fucking-
multiple
You're
times.
just fucking traveling and shit. You're breaking things. You're fixing them. What is happening? You're spilling
The
chili.
job was described
I
to
want
you.
in.
It's too late.
It was
It's
literally
too late.
like multiple times.
It's
I know,
so
it was.
satisfying that it's too late for you now.
That's crazy.
Yeah.
This is crazy.
I mean, he's only. We don't have a work release program, so there's no fucking way he's going to be able to work for us now.
That's true. That's true.
But if we do, I mean,
When
we
you get
can
out,
we can work something
we'll
out.
figure it out.
Yeah.
Yeah, so Stinky MX5
that took me a minute of work. You're an ass.
we'll be in Vegas next month. So hit me up on the gram and we can share some dates and see what the deal is. Now, to be
We'd love
fair-
for you to show us why you don't hate Vegas.
Yeah, I would love that.
King of the Hammers.
Not in Vegas.
That wasn't in
not-
Vegas?
That was in
Nevada? Where was
that was in California.
I think a local could show us a fucking great time in Las Vegas.
Yeah.
And
I
we're
thought that
just
was
being
in Vegas.
bums.
My bad, dude.
The desert is really cool. I really like the desert. I like 10 minutes down the highway outside of Vegas. It's beautiful.
Yeah.
But yeah, I would love to meet up. I'd love to see the 22 Maverick,
Make
especially
sure
a
some
Lariat
machine
option.
guns in the desert. You let
I was
us
gonna
know.
say, well, you guys fly a plane or something?
Yeah,
you
maybe,
guys-
hey, maybe there's an extra plane.
Yeah, I mean, what's the deal? I mean,
Can you guys like
You want
boomer
hear all this-
selfie in front of his Maverick?
other stuff I've gotten
Yeah,
to do
of
at
course,
work,
dude.
getting a Black Hawk helicopter. That's all cool stuff I've been able to
Yeah.
do at work.
Hey, I got
Black
to
Hawk.
do
Maybe this
that.
guy can get me in
I got to do that.
some sort of plane.
So,
Yeah. You know,
It's been a while.
I
Since
don't know,
did
whatever planes are. SR-71.
I don't
Yeah,
know.
you got
anything
some
about
Blackbirds down there we
Yeah.
can
that.
fly?
Pretty sure
But yeah.
SR-71's a gun, but
Nope. It's
No,
a
it's
plane.
SR-71.
Great review.
Blackbird.
We
SR-25.
appreciate it.
It's the coolest goddamn plane ever.
It's a great way to contribute to the show. So thank you very much. Stinky
Plenty of time to do some
MX5.
reading, though.
We did have couple
SR-25's gun.
couple of new subs. Big shouts to Greg P.
Greg P.
He just writes, the people want mother thumpers in the Sting.
He's goddamn
and-
right. If that
and-
was true, we'd have more than 11 cents a listen. God damn it.
That's true. And Matt W. So big
Matt
shouts to you guys
W.
for signing up. And it does truly help us. With that said, Shook, can you pull up the old spinny wheel of happiness?
Oh, the spinning
Enhance.
wheel
Let's
of
go.
happiness.
Let's go. Well, shook this out. Let's go over. So we've given something away every month since November 2nd.
It's more than something. It's some packages. We've given
Yeah.
away our packages to people.
So on
every
November
month.
2nd, we gave away a package to Christopher Hammond.
Mhm.
On December 7th, we gave away a package, one of our packages, to Mikhail. Shouts to Mikhail.
Yep.
He loved it.
On January 4th, we
Mikhail
gave...
sent me a picture, actually,
Of his
with
package?
his stuff, of his package.
I hope so. I bet you guys got a big package.
Dude, well worth it.
Well, yeah.
Baby's
Was it
arm.
well-rounded?
Oh, yeah.
Baby's arm.
Was it supported well?
Yeah.
Yeah, dude.
On January 4th, we gave away to Zach Kavanaugh. On
Zach.
February 1st, we gave away to...
We did Zach Kavanaugh. We got the hookup.
What happened?
He was the one who got the watch winder.
Was he actually into watches?
So there's actually a good story, and I don't want to share too much. He did something extremely thoughtful with it because there was a friend of his who was going through some stuff, who happened to, and there was a watch tie-in, and he's like, I want to let you know this is what I'm going to do with this, and I
Oh,
just
cool. I
said
wanna hear it
amazing.
100% like,
Yeah.
Did you shed a
that's
tear?
awesome. No, I didn't.
You didn't get a little...
I didn't cry. No, if maybe perhaps if the music was playing, I might have.
You be like, stuck it up.
Yep.
Suck it up, Josh.
Hit myself.
And on February 1st, we gave away a package to Paul Star Wars.
Yep.
Full Star Wars.
Big 302 guy.
And we were about to be on March 1st to give away another package.
We're going to 175.
And TD's is going to win the fuck out of this one.
What's our highest number?
No,
It's,
no, 175 is fine.
it's just 75, isn't it?
Yeah. No,
Yeah.
we're good.
We're trying to throw him off our
If
trail.
anyone's over 1, we just drop that.
Yeah,
Hey,
perfect.
Josh, like, spin that again. just spin it again.
Yeah.
All right, here we go.
Are we ready? Where the hell is the
We're
start button
spinning.
on this bad boy? Oh,
The big one in the middle that
Hit the
says
spin.
Oh,
Spin it to
man.
win it.
and 3, 2, 1.
And we're spinning. What's our number? Where she'll land? Nobody knows. This is just like being in Vegas.
I love looking at this.
Oh.
Number
102.
102. All right, spin it again. That was too high. Sorry.
Hold on. We got to go to that. That is going to Dillion Burgoyne?
That's not a real person.
That's not
D.
a
Burgoyne.
How do you
Deeper
spell
going.
that first name?
Dillyon.
Dylan?
Dylon.
Might be Dylan, but it could just be
Dill. Yun.
Dillion Burgoyne.
Dylan Burgoyne.
Yep. So big shouts. You are the winner. We will get in touch with you.
69.
Nice.
We will get in touch with you and find out where we need to send our packages.
Do we have cool stuff for this package?
We do. We'll put together some cool stuff.
Very excited.
We get
Can
some,
I put my package in this package?
That's what y'all do?
I
Just
don't
a
know,
tip.
man. You gotta
Just
get-
a tip.
That's another.
So
That's like through a DM or something.
Okay.
it's going to be a
You
DM.
got to figure that out on your own.
All right.
I think it's time for.
Here we go. Hold on. Dylan spelled funny.
Okay.
It's his Instagram name.
Oh, perfect.
Told you.
He
That
is,
explains a lot
You're
of
quick
things.
with the.
Looks like he's a New Hampshire boy. You know, my Instagram name used to be Corey Creeper.
Yeah.
that's
the
true.
best.
That's
yeah.
true.
So yeah, Dylan spelled funny's Instagram name.
Love it.
Looks like he's an E30 guy from New Hampshire. Big
Oh.
fan. Big fan. So
Is that a Colin? Is that Colin's buddy?
shouts to this guy. This is cool. Yeah, good to this. Good
Fellow
for
New
him.
Hampshire E30 man.
Perfect.
Just threw him the old follow on the gram.
E30
See what
man.
he's up to.
E30 New Hampshire man.
Yep.
E30 New Hampshire man. I'm into it. Shouts to you.
He's definitely the #1 rapper of all time.
Because he spits on fire.
Thank you.
Also, you'll appreciate this, Chuck. His Instagram bio says disrespect most builds.
this is a guy I can
This
get behind.
sounds like a
Yeah.
solid guy.
This is perfect.
We
Yeah.
got to get this guy over here.
Sounds
Great
like a
winner.
plant, honestly.
Great
but
winner.
Could be a plant.
Sounds like a plant.
Let's hit.
Dillian Copernicus.
Let's
Yeah.
cue these boys. I'll be back in a moment.
You shutting down the studio?
Breaking news. I gotta poop.
We got a man on the loose.
I think Josh is going to dent the toilet.
Dent the old porcelain.
yeah.
That's what it's gonna sound like out of his ass.
I made sure I wrote that down, so we got that winner. Wow. Shouts to Dylon.
Love Dylan. Love that he's an E30 guy. Love that he disrespects a lot of builds.
New Hampshire guy, too.
Love that he's a New Hampshire guy.
Check.
I mean, if I was a scout, he's on the team. You know what I mean?
Big fan.
He can
Love
join
his-
the militia.
He can definitely join the militia. We need to get those boys going. We're just talking about that.
Well,
Well, Josh is here. Let's say something like get him sued.
Militia.
Let's see. Oh, you know what? In honor of the New York Auto Show coming up next month, we had a good chuckle at the big VinFast booth.
VinFast?
VinFast,
Oh,
remember?
the company. Yeah, how's VinFast doing?
They're slashing lease prices for first-time
Hold on.
customers by 50%.
Whoa.
They're leasing cars?
They're leasing cars.
You all right?
Yeah, punch the goddamn mic. You see that?
Come on, man.
Jesus.
scare ya?
You scared the hell out of me. I was so scared.
Scared myself.
VinFast said that a 24-month lease for its all-electric VF8 crossover would cost $599 per month. But now the website shows that a 24-month lease will set folks back only $399 per month. Now, I'm not great at math.
That's
That's
not
not
half.
50%.
100% not half.
So I think once you kind of drill down into it, there are other discounts that apply depending on what your state is to bring it to about 50%. Now, here's the bigger thing.
Hold on.
I didn't know they actually put out vehicles.
Yeah, it says only for California residents when
Yes.
you get on their website.
Yeah, once you start to kind
I
of
would
drill
say
down.
we should lease that from the using all our Bucks for the Boys money.
I don't know if we could afford it.
No, we definitely can.
Just be tight.
Is
Real tight.
this on the VF8
It's on the VF8.
City Edition?
People in California who have already paid a refundable deposit on the VF8, the payments would now be $274 for 24 months.
It looks pretty terrible. Is this?
Yeah, I'm not gonna lie, it's not wonderful.
And it's only available to own and drive in California?
Their charging says it's got 90% coverage of North America, and only California is highlighted.
Yeah.
That sounds close to 90%.
So I'm
state.
wondering. I'm wondering
90%
what
of the
platform
assholes in the world.
they
you know?
charge on.
Got him.
So
models. They got different models.
they do. They have a handful of
VF7.
models. I think we'll be able
They're
to
all
kinda,
like the same. They're all trucky things.
we'll be able to check out more of these in a month or so. I think it's pretty interesting. But yeah, for some reason this deal seems like it's only available for people in California. So it is what it is.
This
Uh,
dude's name in the YouTube chat.
Who we get?
Soup Sipper 7.
Yeah, very tight.
I fucking love that name.
Very tight.
Sorry, I had to say.
Yeah.
That's my boy, Soup Sipper 7.
Well, yeah, I'm very excited about VinFast, but I'm more excited about. Actually, I don't have
I
excited.
like the VinFast name. I'm not gonna lie to you. VinFast, it's a solid name.
Yeah, it's not bad.
You think the guy that owns his name is Vinny? Vincenzo?
I think there's Vin in it. I don't think it's Vinny or Vincenzo.
It's better than
really?
Stellantis.
Stellantis is probably one of the primary names. I like that a lot.
Yeah.
You like that one?
Stellantis? Come on. That's nice.
What isn't there to like about it?
It's
What's
the
their
name?
actual name?
Stellantis is the name of a beautiful river in Italy.
Stellantis?
Yeah, that one's so bad.
Yeah.
Stellantis is a great name.
Stellantis.
Their actual name, terrible.
Best way for anuses.
I don't.
Who doesn't have a Stellantis right now?
Completely still. Yeah. How's that going in there, Josh?
Oh, man, unbelievable. That guy looked like a man in pain.
Yeah.
Well, boys, Yahoo Finance says car debt is piling up
Oh, dude, I have something on this too. This is unbelievable.
as more Americans owe thousands more than their vehicles are worth. I'll tell you who saw this coming. Your boys at the Revive Motor and podcast, when people were paying all this over for used cars and shit, and we're like,
Yeah.
you know, values aren't going to stay like this, right?
Yeah. You know, a new car isn't worth that
At all.
once you drive it. Once you drive it off the lot, not even what you paid for it.
You
but
fucking look at it, it's worth half.
yeah.
Get this stat. If this stat doesn't say Yahoo Finance, I don't know what does.
Oh,
2 out of 13 Americans are making payments of over $1,000 or more a month.
That's disgusting.
dude.
2 out of 13? What
That's
the fuck?
disgusting.
Uh,
yeah, and the rest are paying 9.
People in the age range of 18 to 29 are over 90-day delinquent.
I love that.
The used car market is about to be outrageous.
Dude,
So-
I finally could get that used SI, baby, for a Stelia.
As of right now, new vehicles are still up 20% since the start of the pandemic. Used are up 37%. The surge in prices and prevalence of 84-month loans are fueling concern among customer advocates in the auto industry. Yeah.
84-month loan.
Well, there's a lot of people focus on payment. And like, listen, if I can make $500, I'm good. And the dealer will be like, cool. How's 84 months sound? Yeah, $500 is cool.
Wasn't Lamborghini doing like 112s or something?
That's an Italian house loan.
Yeah, they were doing.
Yeah, I
like
think they'll go as hard as you want.
My first car, I did 84 months. Or 72 months.
84 months.
Or is it 72?
I mean, 72 is fairly common.
72 is 6 years, but 72
years
is still
I did.
pretty new.
Yeah,
Yeah, I
72
did
is pretty
6
long.
years.
60 used to be like you're stretching it.
84 months is that's a long time.
7 years, dude.
7 years. You got to buy something real nice that you really love.
God's plan.
God's
really
plan.
have this God's
Yeah.
plan.
How's God's plan working out for you? You good?
No,
No?
not okay. Not
Really
okay.
just
Yeah.
This is coffee.
Ran through you like Drano?
Keep drinking. Yeah, it's really created. I had to open up the old wastegate dump.
So a serious
Dump the atmosphere.
auto loan delinquency, which is defined as having a loan that's 90 days or more late, they're topping $20 billion in auto loans. That
It's
are
crazy. It's kind of like the smoking pandemic used to be for kids. You got all these kids addicted to cigarettes, and now you got them all stuck in car loans that ruin their credits.
Yeah, but you can't sell them ciggies anymore.
These
Yeah.
young kids in America, man, I'll never know what's hitting. They're just getting fucked up.
Just getting fucking
Just
wrecked.
getting fucking wrecked, dude.
Yeah, lots of. I mean, I don't know who didn't see this coming, but it's here.
Mm-hmm.
Not
It's
good
going to
out
be
there.
interesting. You know what's interesting now that I think about? So, okay, someone is in over their head, right? They're trying to get out from this car. They're selling it. You're going to buy it from them. You got to make sure you're paying the bank directly,
Yeah.
because if you're not, they're not going to have enough money to even cover the loan of it. So I don't even know how that would work out. How would that work out? I don't even know.
When the bank's upside down and doesn't have like equity, you mean?
Well, the bank's, I mean, the person's upside down.
Well,
Yeah,
yeah,
but
but
the
the
bank,
bank
if
doesn't
the-
want a repo. We find out what happens when repo cars. There's no paperwork. You're missing keys. Disaster.
Can't get a hold of the guy.
With
Yeah.
a newer car,
Guys dodging
it
us.
might not be that big of a deal. I think a repo might not be the worst thing if the bank is the dealer.
The repo
Is
isn't
that-
the worst thing if the values are still high, but if the values ain't shit, you're gonna get fucked. You have to pay the repo guy.
Yeah, everybody
You sell the
loses.
car for less. Everybody loses. Then
Right.
they're gonna
Except
have
for
to
me.
take they're gonna have to take the guy that took the 84-month loan out to court. Most likely not win, or even if they do, over years and paying all sorts of money, it's a fucking disaster.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So
It's just a
I
bunch of
think-
people arguing over money that doesn't exist anywhere.
Well, I think if, say, you buy a Ford, say you bought a Bronco, right?
Okay.
And then you
I like
finance
this.
it through Ford.
Yeah.
mhm.
So Ford takes the car back
Because I can't afford it, or because I
because they repossess it because you haven't paid for it.
fuck, I'm a piece
And
of shit.
yes, we already knew it.
You've lost your legs.
Okay.
They take it back. They
Sure.
put it back out. They sell it, and you're still on the hook for paying that. They're like doubling down. They're getting twice their money.
Oh hell yeah, they are.
They're
Right.
probably never going to get it from you.
No.
I don't know
I don't
if they
have any
take
legs.
the car back, how much they then expect you to pay them.
I don't
All
know
of it.
either.
All of it.
Got to be some type of termination
You signed
fee.
paperwork for whatever the
There's
fuck
gotta
the
be
price of that
something.
truck was.
Yeah, there's got to be something that you're on the hook for. It's not going to be the entirety of the loan.
Yeah,
what if you
because they've
file
got it.
bankruptcy?
You're out. You're fine.
You're out. Yeah.
Bye. Gone.
Is that part of your 7-year plan again?
Yeah, if I had no legs, I feel like somebody. You said I had no legs.
No, I know. I was just giving you.
I'm getting into character.
You were getting all down on yourself, so I said,
yeah,
like,
Lieutenant Dan. How
yeah,
the fuck do you want me to pay?
yeah,
I can't even drive it.
You got an accident with a schmelting machine.
Yeah, I got schmelted.
But they're schmelting.
Yeah.
You know?
You got schmelter delter. But if you file Chapter 7 bankruptcy, no more car.
Yeah, they'll repossess it.
No more car payment. They
No
take the-
more credit.
No more credit, but they take the car back and they're not getting
The
a dime
problem
for
is
you.
if you have anything else you like, you're going to lose that too.
Yeah,
Yeah,
you lose
it's
it all.
true.
If you don't pick and choose.
But if you,
Yeah,
if
but
you don't
if-
have anything you like, who gives a fuck?
No, well, I thought we were in this instance talking about like 18 to 22-year-old kids. They could just file Chapter 7 and be like, well, fuck, I don't have anything
18
else.
to 29.
No,
Oh,
Tim,
29.
Tim in the chat, that's correct. You're on the hook for what's owed on the loan after it's auctioned off. So
Okay, right.
if they take a $5,000 hit, you want that $5,000 from you.
Oh, that's
Yeah.
not bad. You don't need to file Chapter 7 for that.
Yeah.
Unless you got no legs.
Unless you paid $84,000.
Which
How do you
Oh,
lose
Oh,
your
yeah,
legs?
yeah, you're right.
So
Prison
back,
accident? How'd
back
you
to
lose
my
your
thought
legs?
though, like if it's
Melting.
a
Schmelting.
Ford finance and through a Ford dealership, I wonder if it does end up going back to auction or just back to a Ford dealership.
Back to Ford, they sell it. You
I
gotta owe.
think it depends
Yeah.
how fucked up the car is. If it's like used, like not new, I think it usually goes to auction. No.
Used.
Yeah.
Probably.
If it's
I mean, all these
used-
cars are pretty new. You're talking probably
Yeah.
within the past 2
if
to
it's
3 years.
Yeah, if it's used like new, I think. A
Yeah, but the problem
dealership
is
would
they all
take that
come
on.
back, and then there's too much inventory, and then prices take his shit,
That's what we're hoping.
and then we strike.
Yeah, that's
Yeah,
what we want.
And then once they take my X5 back, I strike.
What do we want? Prices. When do we want them? Now. That's it.
or whenever they're affordable.
A couple months
That's
from
true.
now.
Yeah, a
I'll
little
take-
while.
Yeah, I could do a couple months.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think if a brand new car came back with more than one body panel damaged, it needed tires, brakes, that shit goes straight to auction.
Yeah, we'll see. Either way, used car market
Unless it's a Bronco.
might become flush.
Did you bring up your news?
Not yet.
No.
I'm about
That's
to.
similar to this? Yeah.
You want that one?
I think it's
You
fitting.
want the Charlie Overreach report?
I think it's fitting. Yeah.
Do I have a Charlie Overreach music?
What's in the background of that?
And what?
Play that sound again. What is that?
It's definitely like talking.
Is
at
it
the
you
end of
talking? It
Yeah.
sounds like you're like.
No, we. I don't know.
It's someone go.
Yeah, he's like,
You're singing ZZ
This
Top.
is CC Top.
It's going.
Yeah, it's like, is it going to go back as a Ford CPO car?
It's gonna go
vehicle?
back to Ford.
Yeah,
Ford owns it.
Yeah.
Ford's got the loan. Whoever owns
Yeah.
the loan gets the car.
I mean, versus if it's through
And if it goes back to like Webster Bank,
Yeah.
they're gonna be like, "Well,
auction
we're
block.
auctioning this piece of shit," and then you're gonna get fucking hammered.
That's not the same as if you have a loan with Honda and then you, for example, you have a loan with Honda or Ford or whatever, and you take your car and you're like, I'm going to trade it in. Is that the same thing? 'Cause
What?
Technically, it's their car. You're trading it back in.
I don't even know what you're talking
If
about. What are
you have a
talking
loan through the company,
Yeah.
Ford in this example,
and they take the car back.
because I'm trading it in, do they keep the car? Because I don't think they always do. They probably send it to auction sometimes.
No,
No,
it
if you're trading
depends
a
on-
car, yeah,
yeah.
it depends on the car.
Yeah, it depends what they want to do with
If
it.
it's your car, no sway bar, missing a bunch of bolts, yeah, they're gonna put it on
Whoa,
the
whoa!
auction.
Might
All
be
the
a
bolts are
problem.
back. Relax. I don't
Might
have
be an
a
issue. End up in prison doing that kind of stuff. Charlie Overreach report we're getting into.
Yep.
This is amazing. This is Charlie Dystopia. I loved reading this because this is what I knew was coming, and just no one's been talking about it until Ford accidentally mentioned it. Ford is working on a patent with a self-driving car that repossesses itself.
Unbelievable.
Didn't I say this?
Probably. We're talking about possession. We're
Yeah.
talking about some fucking gremlin shit. Some
Possession
real-
is no longer 9/10 of the law, right? It's like you're on the 1/10
It's none
side
of the
now.
law.
Yeah.
So there's
bird law.
they basically were patenting a series of things a car could do. It doesn't even need to really be self-driving if you don't pay them. If you don't pay the goddamn piper, okay? First thing it does, right? In the early process, this is the early process of the ugly side of self-driving cars, which we all know is coming, but everyone's just being quiet about it, so you
Or-
wouldn't think about it.
And even like self-driving, but also, again, OTA cars
Yeah, like what just
in
happened.
general. Right.
We're heading for a nightmare. It doesn't even have to be OTA. So first, the owner behind the loan would get a notice of delinquency sent to their infotainment system screen.
That's
I
crazy.
love that.
Now it gets better. If the driver fails to respond to the notice, there'll be a second one. Then your Ford personal vehicle would slowly transform into a version of hell. I got this from I think that was from Jalopnik. They have varied punishments. So, if you don't pay, obviously it's up on your infotainment screen. It's bitching you out every time you start the car.
Can't take
Then-
anybody out because you're gonna look bad.
Then it can disable its own air conditioning, GPS, or music system. Another idea Ford floats is activating an audio component in the vehicle to emit an incessant, unpleasant sound every time the owner is present in the vehicle.
Brown
This is
note.
insane.
You just see people driving around with headphones. 'Cause
Then-
think of the things you could do.
When you keep on not paying it, it will just lock itself.
Yeah, I was gonna say it could lock you
You
out.
can't go anywhere.
Yeah.
Or
and then it'll
Imagine if it locked you in.
Then they're talking about
Locks you in.
Then they're
Fill
talking
the-
about
pay up, bitch. It just
Hey.
keeps playing that.
it'll let you drive in case it's a medical emergency.
Who determines that?
I don't know.
It's like one-time use.
They say it'll even let you drive only back and forth to work,
Who
are they saying?
so you can pay for it.
So you can make money to
Go
pay
and
them.
make that money to pay it, and then finally at the end, when you don't respond to any of this, it's just going to drive itself back to the dealership.
What if?
We're heading for a fucking nightmare.
What if
world.
it sensed you And every time you approached the vehicle, it just turned on and drove a little bit further. So you're
Slowly
chasing
walked
it.
away. It's
Via biometrics.
we're headed for a nightmare. No one's been talking about this. This is what we're headed for.
Again, this right. It's
This
so
is
obvious.
gonna be like when they're like, the next time we have one of these crazy ass lockdowns, like, hey, you can't leave the state. Like, you physically cannot.
Right.
Yeah,
right.
your car's not
Yeah,
gonna.
Ford put out the update. No car will drive. It'll
Yeah.
get to the border and you'll just hit the windshield.
Guys sell drugs on that block. You can't drive there.
Yeah.
How funny would it be?
It's a nightmare. We're heading for we're on like a freight train to a nightmare.
Machine learning, it knows what you like to listen to and what you hate to listen
Just
to.
plays Kenny Loggins all
Every
day.
time you get in the car, Mariah Carey's All I Want for
Buddy.
Christmas Is You, repeat.
Buddy, danger zone. Come on.
it just plays that U2 song that was forced
Oh
on
my
everyone's iPhone.
Over and
Austin.
over and over again.
Remember how angry everyone was about that?
I was
we got to get
pissed.
that angry again.
I was pissed.
We gotta get that.
Yeah, we need that hate you two energy.
This is where we're headed.
Fuck them for
This
that.
isn't it.
Yeah.
There's no one even. Just no one said it yet. This is what everybody
that's
knew was coming.
Right, that's the thing is like you think not having access to certain features in your BMW is bad via, subscription based.
Wait till it's fucking July. You didn't pay your bill, and your car's like, have some heat, bitch.
Yeah.
Pay up or have
Fuck
some
me.
heat.
Fuck you.
yeah.
And then it turns the heat on.
Doors
in the
locked,
heat.
windows
This is
up.
exactly what got me thinking about just putting a carbureted old Land Cruiser.
Yeah.
Yeah.
This is crazy.
It's wild.
It starts playing Highway to Hell with the heat on, the windows open.
We're just heading for a nightmare.
Or some programmer gets a little bit dicey with his fingertips and just says, you know what? I'm going to program you to drive right into the water.
Yeah, I'm just gonna kill you.
Yeah.
Yeah.
For semi-autonomous vehicles, they might simply move themselves a short distance to a location where they can be easily towed. This is insane.
That's funny, too.
It's just running away from you.
So it just
Yeah.
proves that nothing is ever your own, ever.
What if it...
Because, all right, just because we know this, right? Look at how bad, wasn't there a Hertz situation where the
People get
rental
arrested
vehicles...
renting cars.
Right.
Yeah.
What if there's a mishap with the database and it just shows that you're default on your loan and your car just...
What if you broke into it because you were so mad and then it just deployed every airbag?
It's like a self-defense system.
The nightmare's just starting.
Yeah.
like a fucking porcupine.
It could play music when it does it, too.
Oh, boy.
Just
Ford's really got some fucking plums on them to put this out there, you know?
This is crazy.
But this is what everybody's gonna do. This is the world we're heading for. We're heading for just a nightmare.
I'm wondering if there's someone out
I'm
there
buying
writing,
old motorcycles.
if there's someone out there writing about this right now, pitching it as this is a great idea.
Yeah. Oh, 100%.
A lot of
Who
Fords.
is it? Who's doing it right
It's
now?
like you want to get me way off topic. All these people applauding all these crazy powers the police department's getting to shut down takeovers. They're
Oh,
gonna
yeah.
fuck you guys at your
Yeah.
Toys R Us parking lot meet so hard.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
And it's all because you were applauding when that shit happened.
The
Overreach.
at
its worst.
the Toys for Tots you're gonna want to do in the
Yeah,
the
you're
Christmas
you're
time.
having Toys for Tots, and the police are gonna like everybody gets a ticket. We're impounding everything. And you're like, what? You're like, you're taking over this parking lot.
Yeah.
Everybody
what's
goes
coming.
to run. They just hit the computers and all
You
the
don't
seats
give 'em- you
auto
can't give 'em this
recline
kind of power,
forward.
boys.
Just imagine that at some point. Like, all right, yeah, EV. This vehicle knows there's a meet here every Sunday. Nope, not going.
Yeah, you want
Not
to
going to drive you there.
you want to stop police. You want to stop takeovers. Maybe it's time to do some fucking police work.
Right.
Jesus. Sorry, here I go again.
Here I go again.
I mean, not wrong.
No,
Nope.
maybe it's
Not
time-
even a little bit.
You do the job you get paid for.
Yeah,
You
but-
ticket everybody in the vicinity.
there,
Fuck you.
there is overreach, but how funny would it be if like 30 kids physically couldn't drive their cars because their seats reclined all the way forward and smashed them into the wheels? till
Tim
the cops-
Connor should be Nissan doing it, not Ford. Nissan wouldn't have any customers if they did it. Oh man.
Nobody's driving anything but those fucking old Altimas anyway.
Yeah, it's true. You're never gonna shut those down.
They don't replace those things. They keep going.
Just keep going until they replace themselves.
In further automotive dystopia,
Mm-hmm.
automakers are dropping AM radio from EVs.
Yeah, I don't want you to listen to the
Which
old
mean-
little shit channel.
This could be disastrous in actual emergencies. More than 90% of people living in the United States can be reached via AM radio currently right now, but that could change if more automakers drop that ban. So if there's an actual emergency,
How are
if
you reachable by AM radio?
you turn it
Cars
on,
have it.
Oh, meaning like if they need to broadcast some shit because FM was down?
right? Just AM. I think AM's like the strongest signal. I can't remember. It's just like one that's out there.
That's surprising because I've
Or
never
there-
heard something come
There's
through. on
something, or it's like
AM
the
radio.
most versatile. There's gotta.
Yeah, I think I've heard my dead grandmother say something to me over it.
I was ghost hunting once, and somebody said poop. So that's kind of a shame.
You're gonna disconnect my AM. I'm gonna listen to it the whole ride home now.
Yeah.
And yeah,
I'm
T's
listening
and P's
to
for AM radio.
classical radio. On the
New
way
cars, in particular EVs, have begun to phase out AM radio receivers over the last decade or so. As of last summer, those abandoning the technology most encompassed European makes, which cited compromised audio quality as the reason for AM's elimination. Again, just using a reason in general. Let's see. And there's some other links and things like that in this article from the Drive, but at the bottom they note, should this continue, it will represent a grave threat to future local, state, and federal disaster response and relief efforts. When all else fails, radio stations are often the last line of communications that communities have. AM radio has been tested over and over during the most devastating natural disasters and has withstood them all.
Yeah, but if your car auto drives somewhere, it'll just take you to the FEMA camps for you.
Yeah, put you in the
No,
bottom.
it's going to drive away. It's going to save itself.
Yeah, you
Save
don't need to know
yourself.
where you're going. The car does.
Yeah.
What's next? I'm going to take away shortwave out of my carbureted Land Cruiser? Ain't right.
Take everything.
Yeah, start shooting down my weather balloons.
I'm telling you,
With $400,000 missiles missing.
I'm telling you, we're like not too far off from the vehicles being run by like literal computers.
Yeah.
I mean, they currently are.
No, like an actual
AI?
like
Like
an
a
iOS
master AI?
car or
Oh, ooh, iOS car would be terrible.
Raspberry Pi or some fucking thing.
What are you talking about? Teslas are like full computer machines.
Yeah, but not every
Talk
car
about
is.
running something
It's like
with
a
a
Dell
Raspberry
with
Pi?
wheels.
Yeah, like you're gonna be driving a fucking Optiplex 3050. Shit's gonna be like, please insert
That's
a
what
CD
you're doing
to
with
the
all the
disc
electric
tray.
stuff. Oh
Yeah,
my
like,
god.
it's only a matter of time until that, and then like I'm sure it'll be a little bit more advanced, but a bunch of stuff comes with that too.
Hate to hear it.
If you're a pedestrian in the U.S.,
Oh
my God.
I fucking said that.
That's unbelievable.
For everybody who's wondering at home, what just happened?
Nick R asked, "Where's TCS? We need to go down this rabbit hole." Shook wrote, "Say his name 3 times in the chat." 36 Mafia said TCS, 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 and then
there he is.
TCS says you rang. Dude,
Arise.
wild.
God, guys,
Wild.
unbelievable.
His ears were ringing.
Oh my god, dude.
If you are a pedestrian in the U.S., keep your head on a swivel. Pedestrian deaths were up 5% in the first half of 2022, with cars getting bigger, faster, heavier,
People getting dumber, not looking.
Yeah, no.
i.e. Hummer as well.
I think it's distracted driving.
I
Yeah,
100%.
100%.
Yeah. Just watch out.
We saw a guy that should have gotten pedestrian death on the way here. Remember that guy?
Yeah.
He almost ended up in the back of a fucking dump truck.
Yeah.
Driving a goddamn.
Hey,
it's probably electric scooters is doing it.
What's
Here's-
the other statistic though? What about people who are injured? Did that go down?
I
Yeah.
don't
Oh, it's
know.
just deaths now?
Just deaths.
MDKs? Murder, death, kill.
Like yeah. Instead of being fully paralyzed, people just die. Because I'd probably just choose that.
Yeah.
Let's see.
Pretty
Data
good.
analysis found that recent increase in pedestrian deaths and even more alarming. But wow, going back to 2019, they're up 18%. There was one piece of line item here. The data analysis also found that 3 states,
Mm-hmm.
California,
Yeah.
Of course.
Florida,
Mm-hmm.
and Texas, accounted for 38% of all pedestrian deaths in the first 6 months of 2022.
Wild times. You
Stupid
know what?
people.
People locked in their houses through the old pandemic, getting out there, forgetting about cars. Just
I
getting
wonder
run
how
over.
many of those are airboat deaths in
Stupid
Florida.
people.
Oh, most.
These states have warmer.
Swamp pedestrians? Yeah.
Swamp
Seen it once, I've
pedestrian.
seen it 1,000 times.
These states have warmer climates, which tend to increase travel on foot, as well as many
That's the most
urban,
ridiculous thing I've ever heard.
as many urban areas where pedestrians.
What do they have to say about New York?
Hey, are there other states down there too that are warm?
No, just those
No,
three.
yeah, it's just that.
Just Texas,
That
California,
the
and
warm,
Florida?
the warm, just really.
Just
it's
those
just-
3?
yeah,
Okay,
yeah,
that's
just-
fu-
You
No, that
beware of
makes-
those prairie pedestrians.
That makes a total lot. That makes
Yeah.
sense.
The states between California and Texas
don't exist.
Yeah.
No cars.
It's
there.
also not warm anywhere else in
New
the country.
Mexico. No.
GHSA blames big cars, infrastructure that encourages highway speeds, bad road design, and also, and I quote, a surge in dangerous driving that began at the start of the pandemic and has not lessened.
Those guys got to pay more attention.
It
Yeah.
started way before that.
Yeah.
Started in Rhode Island.
Dude, I used to get to work so fast.
What does that mean?
Oh, during the pandemic?
Oh my god. Yeah.
Insanity.
Yeah.
That time where everybody thought, like, if you got near anyone with COVID, you'd immediately die.
Right.
Police were like, I ain't pulling no one over.
Yep.
It's like, kabam!
Instant death.
Oh, it was amazing.
Records are set, if you will.
They were
Any other news?
with an asterisk.
I got this one here. GM is pausing Silverado Sierra 1500 truck production to limit supply on dealer lots because the supply that is on the dealer lots is not being moved.
So they're just gonna go ahead and stop making them forever.
So they're doing like a 2-week break starting on March 27th. And GM claims it's taking this measure to maintain, quote, optimal delivery levels, alluding to comments made by, so the CFO, Paul Jacobson, said this, that they will, let's see, take a look at dealer inventory to see what this break is going to do for time spent, like vehicles spent on dealer lots. So they went from not being able to make enough to now we're making too many and they're sitting around.
So they're gonna have to go ahead and make a truck that sucks less.
That's a pretty good truck.
Yeah, I don't know. Not going anywhere, buddy. That's
Pretty
not what
good
the world
truck.
thinks.
Well, I think it's a
Money crazy?
price thing. I mean, have you looked at those trucks? They are not cheap.
No.
They are not cheap. So let's see. Let's just look at
Somebody
a
was
Sierra
showing me.
HD 18. What is this? So let's see. I need a 1500. We got to be reasonable about it. I don't need a 3500. Sierra 1500 says it's starting at 37. Now I don't know what you can actually get for that. What if we went for a 2024 Sierra? Let's see what we got here. Build and price. What do we got for specs on this bad Larry? Oh, a lot of money.
Is that money? What are
I
we
mean,
talking?
just
55, 60.
wow.
It's got to be.
Even some older ones, like holy crap. So I have a 2020 in front of me, 1500 Denali. Granted, it's a Denali,
No.
but they're asking 55 for that. Let's go SLT. I believe SLT is fairly base model.
Super little titties.
Yep. Salt Lake truck.
Yeah, that. Sorry.
2018 GMC Sierra 1500. It's got 96,000 miles on it. $34,000.
Yeah. I don't know what's going on over there.
And I don't see anything newer on here anyway. Noted above 2020, but yeah.
Yeah, it looks like a crew cab standard box 1500 brand new. And it says MSRP with no options or anything on it is 48. But yeah, so we'll see what they're doing. I don't know. They're doing a brief pause.
Hey, maybe we'll pause it out if they're not selling.
Yeah. Josh, I'm surprised you didn't bring this up. The Mustang pricing for the 2024.
I actually have it right here.
Let's see. So we've got the 2.3 liter turbocharged 4-cylinder with a 5 liter V8. We've got the EcoBoost is going up from the 27.7 MSRP up to 30,900. So it's what's that? It's about $3,000. So
Mhm.
that's going up there. And the fastback is going to now start at 41,945, which is a lot of car.
What's a fastback?
It's the GT.
Oh,
It's a lot
yeah,
of car.
that's a lot of car.
A lot of car for 40 grand.
Still a lot of car. Yeah, that's a mucho. What the fuck are you writing?
Yeah.
Shook's writing MySpace novels
yeah.
in the chat right
It's
now.
a lot of car for 40 grand.
40 grand is a lot of car.
Yeah.
A lot of car.
It is an increase of $3,000 from the previous generation.
But it's a lot of car.
It's a lot of car for a $3,000 gain.
So that starts, let's see, starts with the base GT or the fastback, like you said, 4309. That gives you 480 horsepower.
Yep.
It's a lot of car.
That's a lot of car.
For 40 grand, 480 horsepower.
Yep.
That's it's a lot of trouble.
Yeah, there's a lot of issues going on there.
A lot of crowd killing.
Well, boys, I got something here.
What do you
I'm
got?
surprised no one mentioned. Light on details, but supposedly the next Golf R could be an all-wheel drive hot hatch with two dose electric motors.
2 electric motors. So one in the front, one in the rear, we'd assume.
VW said all R models will be electric after 2023.
All models will be electric.
All R models.
All are. Okay.
So
Wow,
there's
so
not a
not
lot of
even-
info. That's all we kind of got right now. But
Just going full EV. That's
full
interesting.
EV.
Yeah, I had, what is it, the Volkswagen Scout. There was some stuff that came out about that.
Volkswagen Scout.
So they bought the Scout brand name, and they're going to return in 2026 as Volkswagen's EV off-road brand.
Okay.
I haven't done a lot of reading on this. I don't really know
But
where they
Scout's
stand.
going to be the brand, not the model.
Scout seems like it's going to be the model.
Okay.
It's going to be like a Volkswagen Scout. But again, real light on detail, real light on information right now. But 2026 isn't that far away, honestly.
Sure not.
Yeah, let's see. According to the report, VW is aiming to ultimately end up selling 250,000 Scout branded. So whatever Scout branded means, if it means it's going to be...
Just a Tiguan.
Yeah.
Scout brand.
250,000 Scout branded vehicles per year in America. 250,000, that's a lot.
It's a lot.
That's crazy.
It's a lot of car.
It's a lot of car.
Whole lot of car.
We don't even know if it's going to be a lot of car.
A lot of cars.
Cars.
Yeah. Volkswagen came by the Scout moniker when its Triton truck division took control of the
International?
some other bullshit in 2020. I don't
Hmm.
know. There isn't too much information on it yet. Also, it's just like outlines of a vehicle. But, you know, Scout name's pretty cool. I don't know. We'll see what they're going to do with it.
Yeah. Could be cool. Could be very cool.
It's cool but old. Hasn't been revived in a long time.
Yeah.
I don't think it's going to work. They have to make something
I don't
real
know
cool.
if
It's
the
not gonna
audience
sell
even
this.
knows what the Scout
Nobody
I
does.
do
yeah.
not think so,
It's
no.
not gonna like play off that.
Yeah, it's not like reviving the Bronco
The guys
name.
that are all about the Scouts aren't gonna be like, ooh, an electric truck.
They're going to be about the EV Volkswagen, you know?
Yeah, it's gonna be EV Volkswagen thingies.
Yeah.
But they probably just got it for free with purchase of somebody's technology or something.
I always like to do these sort of, lists, if you will. So from Jalopnik, they posted in every automaker's best-selling model in America. We can go through that. That's always fun.
Oh, I love that.
Let's start with Acura. Anybody?
Acura?
Acura.
Wild guesses.
Their best-selling brand?
Best-selling, most moved units.
Oh, MDX.
Yeah, what's their little, they're not little, medium-sized SUV thing?
RDX.
Spot on. MDX.
Oh!
Acura's 7-seater family crossover leads the brand's sales with the smaller. Oh wait. Oh yeah. Okay. So MDX
7-seater, so it's not that small.
with the smaller RDX coming in second, but with the total units moved in 2022, they have 46,425.
So Volkswagen is aiming to sell 250,000 of these electric Scouts. Meanwhile, Acura's best-selling vehicle moved
45,000.
Well,
a fifth of that.
Acura sucks. So
we might. Well,
But they've been making this thing.
we might have
It
some
exists
more.
already.
yeah. But
know.
like everything in its competition is better than it.
by
I
the
do
end
see
of
a lot of
this,
them on the road.
We might
They
have,
do,
might have
strangely.
some.
Well, so, okay, if it's not that great of a vehicle, which, I mean, I haven't driven one, don't know anything about it, why are so many people buying it? It can't be that cheap.
No, I
What is
can't
it, an
imagine.
Acura MDX?
Acura MDX? Yeah.
I don't think that many people are buying it. I think it's just the most sold Acura, because not many people are buying anything from Acura.
I said it because I do see a lot of them out there. What? How did this thing get that high of rankings? Edmunds, 8 out of 10.
You know
Car
how
and
those
driver,
go.
8 out of 10.
The Revival EV's got a huge ranking.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Gigantic. 10 out
Biggest
of
What is
ranking
this
you've ever
thing?
seen.
Huge.
A lot
Also,
of rankings.
Starting
dogs.
at 50K.
Wow.
So not cheap.
No.
Not cheap. Not cheap at all.
Next one. Alfa Romeo.
Oh,
Stevie-O!
Nailed it.
Yeah.
Stevio selling 7,752 units.
Ooh. So, wait.
You say
Did you
700,000?
just say 7,000?
7,752.
So, hey, Acura's numbers looking pretty good.
Pretty damn good.
Pretty
That's what I'm
good.
saying.
Which here's the other number to this. 7,752 makes up
How many are in the shop right now?
60% of all of their brand sales in the U.S.
Wow. Sound like
Hotcakes.
12,000 cars a year.
Audi in particular.
Audi is selling the most of
It's definitely going to be a Q5.
what's the smaller one?
Oh, the Q3?
Q3.
Q5.
Oh, damn it. I was so hot.
That mid-size like SUV thing is too popular.
I don't know why anybody buys those.
Too popular. Yeah, over here.
They sold 62,912.
Still pretty weak.
60,000. I don't know. That's a lot of cars.
It's a lot of cars.
It's a lot of vehicles, and that's just of that model.
That's
That's
just
not
the
of the.
Q5, right? Not the rest, obviously.
Look at Audi's lineup. Look how many cars they have in their lineup.
Everything.
bad.
Small to big.
62,000.
All bad.
They got everything there.
Ooh, BMW.
It's got to be.
I think it's gonna be the X3.
I see X3s all the time.
I see so many X3s out there. It's got to be an X3.
It's got to be an X3.
It's not a 1, 2, 4, 6, or 7.
X5
Oh, damn it.
with 82,372
Let's go,
units
boys.
sold.
Let's go, lads.
The X3 came in a very close second with 66,000 sold.
I see more X3s though. I don't see X5s. I mean, I see them all the time.
Chrysler.
Wait, what?
Chrysler.
Van, the
yeah,
van.
Yeah.
Pacifica. Guess how many units they
They're all
moved
the
with this?
Pacifica. How many?
98,624
Fucking
This makes
shocking.
sense.
I didn't even know they still made the Pacifica.
in a lineup of 2 cars,
Chrysler sells 2 cars.
one of which is on its way out.
Oh, so the Pacifica is the van.
They sold nearly 100,000
Okay, so I was
vans in last year. Dodge.
Hold on. What's their other car?
I mean, Dodge is obviously going
Oh,
to be
the
the
three.
Charger.
They still make the 300.
300C. or
Starting
whatever.
at 33. That's a lot of car.
Wait, can you still get like the Hemi one? No. The
No,
SRT
no.
one?
No, I think they
I'm
just
about to build
moved
in
that
price,
to Dodge.
my man.
Dodge in
It's
particular.
going to be the Charger.
There's a 300 SV8, $801 a month.
Speaking of the 300,
Mm-hmm.
the Dodge Charger, Josh has got pulled up over here for Dodge's most, which is just obvious.
Yeah,
Yeah,
yeah.
Charger is
80,000
essentially an SUV.
80,074 units.
same weight.
I wonder how many of those are like the Hellcats.
I don't know. This just says buyers continue to show they can't get enough of Dodge's throw a V8 in everything attitude.
I love that.
Oh, God. Fiat.
Oh, that's Stellantis?
Oh, my God.
Hold on. Fiat is everything, right? Oh, no, is it just Fiat?
Just Fiat. in
Fiat
particular.
brand.
Yeah, yeah. Most sold is the 500X.
Is that the truck thing?
It's kind of like the SUV thing.
A little nightmare. Yeah, we got to get out of that one. All right.
The number of units moved, 875.
Wow, those guys are really cranking.
Ford F-Series.
F-150.
Oh, my God.
F-150 more than anybody else, anything.
Oh, my God. Yes, F-150. A total of 653,957. 15,617 of those being F-150 Lightnings.
I see the F-150s multiples every day, all day.
That is an astonishing number of trucks to sell. Genesis.
Does this include Hyundai?
No, this is just the Genesis.
I don't even know their. I don't even know their.
Well,
line.
it's going to be the same thing. It's going to be a mid-size SUV.
Oh,
It's
their
that
truck thing. That looks like a Bentley thing.
GV70. Yep.
Yeah.
5,834 units.
Good looking.
Yep. Oh, it is actually.
Yeah.
Each time I see one, I'm like, what is that? Oh, wait, it's a Genesis.
Oh boy.
Honda. Ooh, this is a good one.
CRV.
CRV.
Come on.
Really?
Come on. It's a classic.
Yeah.
Two-
It's a can't miss.
The Civic recreational vehicle. Come on.
238,155 units. Hyundai. I mean, it's obvious.
Tucson.
Tucson.
Mid-size. People
100
love them.
Gross.
175,000 units.
Yeah.
Infinity.
It's like shooting fish in a barrel.
GX something. Oh no, they're all Qs now. Q SUV.
QX60
There you go.
SUV. Yep.
Yeah.
Just under 17,000 units. Jeep. Oh, yeah. Jeep.
Wrangler.
No.
Cherokee.
Grand Cherokee.
Great. Oh,
223,354.
223,000 idiots born every year.
Yeah.
It's a lot. Kia,
Kia truck. I don't know what it
the
is.
Sportage SUV or CUV, whatever
Sportage.
you want to call it. 125,000
Yeah,
sold.
they're really moving.
Lexus,
It's the same thing.
RX,
Yeah, RX. That thing's terrible.
Lincoln,
You know what this tells
Rankin
us?
Aviator.
Corsair.
We got
What the fuck's a Corsair?
That's the mid-size
mid-size
SUV.
Oh,
SUV.
Aviator's a little one.
Yeah,
I
yeah.
just guessed the wrong name.
Remember we got in those last year,
This
though?
is Nick Carr, this is a terrible list. Yeah, dude.
It's awful.
It's
Yeah,
terrible list. Yeah,
this is what's out there on the roads. Like, this is crazy.
we're just trying to inform you.
I mean, we're looking at probably close to 700,000 units
slow news week.
just in
Just
your
real
list here.
SUV, CUV. Yeah.
Yeah.
Like, no sedans, no coupes, nothing. Like, here's something. A Lucid.
I hate it here.
The most
Yeah,
they
well,
sold, obviously, 7,180 in 2022.
I saw
which
one
is
the other day.
Wild.
But
Here
over
we go.
Yeah.
Mazda CX-5, another
Yeah, mid-size.
CUV,
Oh, CX-5, CX-3 is fucking the jam.
another 152,000.
Okay.
Mercedes-Benz GLC C class,
Oh, thank God it's a
GLC
C.
class. It's SUV.
So just mid-size SUVs all the way.
That's
up the line.
literally every Mini Cooper.
The Mini Cooper.
The
yeah.
Mini Cooper. It just says 2-door hardtop. They sold
Oh, that's good.
Yeah.
sold
that's nice.
10,197.
10,000.
Mitsubishi, the Outlander.
I didn't.
I
How
don't
did they
even
even
know
get
how-
on the list?
They've sold 41,000 of these
'Cause they're
things,
cheap as
which is
Yeah, have you
astonishing.
seen the
They're
lease deals
so
on this
cheap,
thing?
dude.
Nissan Rogue.
Plus,
Yep.
it's named after that
Midsize
great.
SUV.
Here's another 186,000 to add to that CUV SUV list. Oh my! All right, here's another one.
boys, I forgot a Young Ben update.
Oh, word. We can get to that. Ram
It's not exciting.
pickup,
Yeah, 1,500.
468,000 sold.
$500,000. Wow.
Subaru Crosstrek, close enough to a CUV, 156,000 sold. Toyota, the RAV4, 400,000 sold.
Let's go.
Volkswagen Tiguan, 89,000 sold, and that closes that. We are being overrun by CUVs and SUVs.
Yeah, dude. I won't support it.
So mid-size category. I'm going to stay in my two-door coupe.
Yeah. It's a goddamn shame. Shook, you're in deep thought. What's happening?
I'm learning.
There's an incredible chat going on in the chat room. It's just spring rates and Hondas, and Shook is just deep in it.
Yeah, I'm like really interested.
And
to
we wanted
learn.
TCS to go down a rabbit hole. Now we're down a rabbit hole.
He's
Well,
in-
yeah, but we're
Josh
rabbit holing.
Ram, 1,500, number one for DUI. Thank you, Indy. That's correct.
We're rabbit holing something that I've never even heard of, and
Yeah, dude. That's why he's so good at everything.
playing
Yeah.
racing games and shit. Never once have I ever heard of
Sacred knowledge.
motion ratio.
Here's a piece that I wanted to bring up, and I want
You talk about it on the podcast.
Corey in here so I can
Don't talk about it. Young Ben.
Yes,
I'm driving
please.
home the other day, right? It's late. I forget where we're coming back from. And I look out in the woods to the left. I'm getting some in my mailbox, and I look out in the woods, there's like headlights on and someone in the trunk or something. And so I just text, it's Young Ben's mom's backyard. And I just text, like, hey, man, are you burying somebody back there? You should be deeper in the woods. I can see your rig. And he just wrote, ha, 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 I'm selling my Volvo. Sold his Volvo. His old man stepped up to the plate. Gave him his Juke,
Yep.
but he's got a Nissan. It's not a Juke. It's the Infinity one.
So QX, whatever.
Yeah, so he must have been keeping cars out of the rocks, and the old man stepped up,
Said,
hooked him up. So
you know,
now he's
he's
driving a Infinity Juke.
He's earned his spot.
So I think this is the first positive Young Ben update we've ever had.
It's first positive one in like 3+ years.
So yeah, I gotta try, maybe I'll try to lure him in here.
Last time he was here, it was pretty rough. Pretty rough goings.
Yeah. Oh yeah, that was a tough one.
Yeah.
That was a tough one.
Um,
Although if you follow him on Instagram, it's just rap stories.
it's wild.
Yeah.
He's
when it
going
comes up-
places I'm scared to go. Let's put it that way.
Yeah.
Rap
absolutely.
stories like him rapping.
No,
Just
some
rap
shows
events.
he's going to. Yeah.
Oh.
Wild. He's in the thick of it.
Yeah. bless.
As soon as Corey gets
Can't
back
imagine
in,
people go watch rap shows for fun.
What do you mean? I used to go to rap shows all the time.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Do some rap stuff
yeah, bro.
with rap guys. You kids don't listen to rap music?
No.
Have you heard of rap music? Are you familiar with that
Yeah, it's
genre?
the
May I introduce
it's
you to
all the
Lord
noises
Xavier?
that the kids like with the hipping
Yeah.
and the hopping.
The
Yeah.
rap music?
You listen to Will Smith? Is that?
Here
yeah,
coming the Men
dude.
in Black.
Yeah. So I was waiting for Corey to get back so I can bring this up.
Lovely. Thank you.
Mercedes and AMG really did build Honda Civics. I don't
A
know
lot
if
of
anybody
times.
knew this. Has this been sent to you?
Yeah, it's cool. I want the wheels.
They look like
What are they
They're
look like?
Borbets?
Borbet Type A's.
yeah.
Yeah.
No.
Yeah, Borbet Type
Let's see.
A's.
Before AMG was bought by Mercedes-Benz, it
Can we
tuned.
bring it up on the screen? We haven't done that yet.
Yeah,
Yeah,
do
it's-
that, please. It tuned more than just German cars. Here's one that you may not have heard of.
Was it?
From James
AMG
Gilboy.
Honda
if
Civic.
you and just do the drive. I'm sure it'll pop up. From James Gilboy. AMG may now be synonymous with Mercedes-Benz, but before it was brought in-house, it had its hand in more than just Mercedes. For a period in the 1980s and 1990s, AMG also tweaked a handful of Japanese cars, among which was an obscure Honda Civic.
Oh, I know what I'm getting
performance
Corey for his
model.
birthday.
Never sold in the U.S., Europe, or Japan.
AMG badge.
It's called the Honda Ballade AMG, a South Africa exclusive, whose parents probably regret their offspring.
Wow, dude, check out that. B16, B18, lower with the Eibach. Wow. Is there anything going on inside that's different? It's some flavor.
Let's see. Do I yeah. there's-
B18 is in like B18 like VTEC
I don't know. I don't know.
Gotta be.
AMG.
I saw it.
Uh,
If you go, I liked the drives article a little bit better.
Hold on.
Yeah, I was gonna say they get fairly deep. Let's see.
Yeah.
I just want to see the interior because this is like a like a Ferio is what people I guess would call.
Yeah.
The Honda Ballade was basically an upscale.
Go, click on the. Hold on, go to the left. There you go. Click on that.
That is not.
That's a Mitsubishi.
No, that's
okay.
a, yeah,
I was
that's a
gonna say-
I got super
4G63.
excited that there was
Mitsubishi was involved.
4G63.
I would imagine that this is what it looked like. Yeah, just like
Yeah.
a regular Ferio.
Let's see. The
Pretty tight in there.
Ballade was basically an upscale Civic with an emphasis on generous standard equipment like air conditioning and leather inside. It fit in perfectly below the Mercedes 190, and to blend in further was offered in a pair of AMG trims. There was a 180i with a 1.8 liter B18 B4 4-cylinder and a 160i with a lesser 1.6. Exactly which 1.6 liter was used in it is not clear. A bunch of Dutch Honda blog indicates that it was
Double
or
Dutch?
potentially a D16A, while innumerable sources report it was a B series, possibly a B16A6. Let's see. AMG owner of the car appears to be being AMGs, they were subject to performance enhancements, which in the humble Ballade's case were mostly off the shelf. Eibach springs, bigger spoilers, aluminum wheels from Remotech, a German make, now defunct
Very
or
tight.
renamed. There are also rumors that AMG tuned it to 173 horsepower through.
That's cool.
Yeah.
I'm looking at it because the wing is definitely an
Tight.
AMG. I bet you that OEM wing is so much money
If you can find one.
if you could even find it. Because
Oh,
the Ferio wings go
where
for
your
a lot.
mouse is, you think it's is that you think it's a sticker or you think it's stamped AMG?
I have no idea. I would imagine that it's like in the paint.
Yeah, like stamped in there.
Because
So-
this is hilarious. Because I bet you, like 9 out of 10 times, somebody would see this car.
Look at
and
this
be like,
ass
Look at
hat."
this fucking idiot with the
Yeah.
AMG. It's not.
What are you doing?
No,
I bet
Mercedes,
90%
you
of the,
loser.
90% of the Civics in South Africa have the AMG badge on it.
Yeah, it's like a thing over there. But
These
it's like
were
the SI.
these AMGs were reportedly sold across both the 4th and 5th generations of Civic, of which only photos of the latter are known to survive today. Again, info is hard to come by, but we know that the Ballade AMG production ceased by the end of 2001 when the nameplate was discontinued globally.
Isn't that crazy to think that like somehow what you just said? So somehow there's only photos of the 5th generation that
Yeah,
are
that's
known
crazy.
to survive. How is that possible that there's no photos of the 4th
Because
generation
that
that
just
are
means they searched Google and couldn't find them.
known
right
to
away.
survive?
Wait, so it started 4th gen, like EF?
Yeah.
4th and 5th generation.
4th and 5th.
And I bring
'Cause-
that up because I was just listening to the thing about cartel leaders, and then there's just some guy that there's no photos known of him to exist. I'm like, it's just not possible.
I
It's
love
not
that.
possible.
Wild.
Yeah, because that gen, that's 5th gen Civic. 6th is EK. And 2001 is the last production year. That would have been like an EM2.
It's different over there though, because like for example, like they made a Volkswagen Mark 1 up until a few years ago, or a handful of years ago.
That's so weird.
Yeah.
What's
So there's a
even
lot
crazier is,
of-
like
That's
Uh,
tight. I like that.
the EF is tight because this hood is definitely for sure. I think different, but like this model, they didn't even give it like a different lip or side skirts or anything. It's just a Ferio.
Much about the AMG versions, including how many were made, remains a mystery and probably will forever. None of our inquiries, this is coming from whoever I said, The Drive, when they reached out, I believe that's who this is. Yeah.
Very cool.
None of the inquiries made to Honda of South Africa or
the
Mercedes
Remotech.
AMG were returned.
Over
Yeah, they don't even want to barely honor this piece of Honda history.
You hate to see it.
So Remotech, they look like so they're not Bourbeys, but they look like it, and they also look like Kircher Caramonas. But wow, that's cool.
They look just like Bourbeys, those bottom
Yeah.
They're
right
just
ones.
like it. Yeah, that's super.
Maybe
cool.
they renamed to Bourbe. No, Bourbe's been around forever though.
Very cool.
Very cool.
Cool
I'm
little
into that.
piece of history I never knew existed until that article.
literally, it's so funny that it's like that they chose this car because
It was just a, it was, dare I say, a speed shop that would work with damn near anybody. It was kind of like, I don't know, who's like Shelby. If Shelby did other stuff before they went predominantly with Ford.
because this is the Ferio. It's almost identical. Well, that's a newer version, but
Yeah.
like
Yo, click that one you got on right now.
Yeah, that's looking very tight.
Whoa. I
Slick.
love their camera technology over there. It's really
yeah, well that's not all OEM. This would be
That completes my news.
That was good. I just read that thing over so many times. I was like, I don't need to share this with anyone. But
Yeah, I'm sure.
it's really cool. I like seeing when you find out like old tuning companies did like these collabs.
Used to dip their toe in, if you will.
Yeah. It's like an off-white.
It's
Yeah.
always interesting, like we were talking about earlier, the stuff before digital cameras were really prevalent. And it's just like, well, there's pictures of them. They're just not on the internet.
Yeah, no one
Like,
scanned them
people have
Right.
pictures
Yeah.
of them at their house.
yet. Yeah, in a
And
book.
They'll probably never get to the internet.
Yeah,
But like history before photos,
Yep.
like digital photos, is going to be like history before like the printing press. You know what I mean? It's just like people will be like, this is dark time where there's just no photos of
Yeah.
anything, and it's like, yeah, when I was born, like that's what's happening.
they're just all in books. You gotta
Yeah.
look through them. You gotta flip through
They're
them.
private,
Yeah,
private photos,
yeah. They're in boxes. You gotta sift
crazy.
through them.
private photos.
Yeah, they're in boxes. You gotta sift
crazy.
through them. I do want to digitize everything though. I do. Put it all on a hard drive. Have it in case anything happens to it.
There you go.
This way they're not lost forever. There's something very nice about having the physical copy of the photo, but being able to know that if anything were to happen, you have it as a backup is
Backed up.
nice. So, yeah, as far as that as a news thing, I thought it was pretty cool. I liked it. A lot of people felt the need to share that. So, we any YouTubes?
I got a great YouTube.
Let's hear it.
I was surprised. My YouTube algorithm hit me up today,
The old Algo.
and it said, "Hey, your man Misha is going on a tour of the Rimac factory
Ooh.
with your man Mate." And I'm halfway through, and it's great, man. It's just it's cool place. That dude that runs Rimac Bugatti is awesome. And they're building. They talk about how they're building the next Bugatti, and he was like, "Isn't there's a rumor has a 20-cylinder engine?" And like the dude Mate from Rimac, he was just like,
Does
I
it?
can't tell you anything. And it was like, this dude's gonna have a 20-cylinder engine in this fucking thing. So yeah, really, really cool. I like it. I'm sure the rest of it will be good. And then I guess there was a video he did previously where he drove the Rimac Navara. And I watched, I forgot whose review it was. I watched a review on the Navara. Oh, it was the Navara versus Bugatti Chiron Ultra Sport, Super Sport, or whatever the hell it was. And whoever it was, I think it was a guy from Top Gear magazine. And he was like, yeah, it's not even close. This Navara is so much faster and handles so much better and does everything so much better than that Bugatti. It doesn't make any sense at all. And then the guy Mate is like, in another interview, he's like, well, we're making the next Bugatti. And then you're like, oh man, this guy's fucking crazy.
I wonder what it's gonna be called. So you had the Veyron,
Dude,
The Chiron.
the Chiron.
that car's going to fuck the whole world up because the Navara is so fast.
That's one of the things that like when that comes out, that'll be something you get excited
That
about.
guy Mate is an
Right.
E30 guy. His first car was an electric. He
God's
electrified an
Chariot.
E30.
God's Chariot.
He was talking about how he just bought all his favorite cars because like now he's got all this cash.
Yeah.
It's like yeah, I bought a Carrera GT, maybe a 918, in an E30 M3.
God's
And it's
Chariot,
like,
dude.
This guy's
Yeah.
crazy.
gets
God's
it.
chariot.
You never heard that?
He's my favorite. He's my favorite CEO right now.
Yeah.
That is one because, when it comes out, it has potential to be like, oh, wow, this changes the hypercar game again.
Yeah, like it warping the world.
Yeah.
The Navara already does. I don't know why my algorithm never picked up on it,
Yeah.
or it's just generally not out there
Enough.
in the press enough. That car is fucking banana. Like it shits on this Bugatti. Shits on it. Because like, it doesn't even make sense. I wouldn't believe it if you told me how much faster this is than everything.
Yeah.
So there you go.
Well, that's going on in the chat.
That's going on. Shouts to
actually,
Josh.
That's a good callback.
I saw him at the Red Door. He came out, bullshitted around for a little bit. Happy birthday. And yeah, he's got a new car coming in. I don't want to.
Yeah.
That's exciting.
I don't want to blow a
He
secret.
posted it's at the port or leaving.
It's leaving. Did he post what it is?
Leaving.
I'm not gonna say it. But anyways, Josh, that car looks
can't
sick,
remember.
man. I'm very excited to see it. I'm happy for you, man.
What
It's sick.
country is it coming from?
Japan. Where all of them
yeah.
come from.
Yeah, man. Honda Civics are cool.
Pretty
Hell
sick.
yeah.
Can't wait to see it. I'm
Uh,
just kidding. I have no idea what it is.
was that the callback you were referencing real quick?
Yeah,
Okay.
because last week we had talked about
Yeah, had a good gig. What a
Check 'em
party.
I want to get in some questions.
Absolutely.
I got two YouTube things I wanted to throw
Oh,
out
shit,
there.
sorry.
No, they're quick, no biggie.
Donut Meet is Sunday. Yes.
Yes.
Yeah, that's it. Daily donut.
Bring your beaters.
First one we talk about it all the time. E39 M5 another God's Chariot.
Saw one the other day.
Lariat Ammo NYC. Dug one out. It's low miles. Unfortunately, got a bit auctioned off, but did like a first wash in 10 years video. What a beautiful car.
I saw a quick clip of like the results on it and stuff, like the trunk, and it's just like, oh
Let me
my
tell
God.
you, when he took it out and had LMs on it,
Yeah.
he put the stock wheels back on.
Stock wheels are so proper.
Stock wheels can't change.
Just bring it all together.
That black paint looked like when I brought my 828 back. Except the trillion times better.
Yeah, a beautiful car. Great video.
Dude, those stock wheels like some of the all-time greats.
It might be one
I
of the
saw one
best,
right down the street, right here. Yes,
Really?
the other day. Yeah, gray one.
It might be one of the best. Not like best stock wheel, but best like combo. It just
Best
it's
car.
perfect.
Best car.
It's just perfect. That stock
E39
wheel,
M5 best car.
perfect. And then Mike from Stansworks put out a new video about he bought a white E30 in remembrance of his friend Corey who passed away. Told a beautiful story. It's gonna be really cool. I can't wait to see it all come together. Byron, a homie from back here, he now has a kick-ass shop going over there in actually I think it's like 2 doors down from Mike. Doing some cool stuff over there. He's putting a K series in an E30.
Come on.
So that's gonna rip. They're kind of putting all that stuff together, but it was a really cool storytelling about his friend who unfortunately did pass away. But he's kind of gonna put this all stuff together for him in remembrance of him. So
So Mike's
you should check it out.
Mike's the best, bro.
Mike's been killing it.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Mike he's really been killing it. He's got so many things going on right now. He's got the Ferraris going on. He's got the Quattro stuff going on. He got a ton of that stuff from Brian Scotto because he's a hoarder, so he kind of got all the stuff from him. He's got his old Model AT whatever thing he's got going on. This E30 now, so he's got a ton of stuff. I actually look forward to his content heavily, and it's crazy because his content's evolved pretty wildly. If you look you go back to where he started when he first started working on the Ferrari filming content to where he's at now, he's got such a formula and a flow for
Good
it.
rhythm,
It's-
right?
Yeah, it's there's no miss. Every time a video pops up for him, I add it automatically to my watch later because I gotta check it out.
Let's get into some questions. Starting from the bottom.
Now we're here.
Never finishing projects.
Never finishing
Uh,
projects.
what is going to be the show car trend this year?
Ooh, that's a good one. Show car trend.
Underglow.
No, I think he means
Ice.
like what car. I know. Maybe
No,
it's
I
not
think
what car. What
I
show
think
car?
he means like what
what
so mod trend.
I really hope, and I said this a few weeks ago, that stupid
Mid-size SUVs.
cartoon painting of your vehicle is just getting worse and worse. Like I see it more and more. It
Yeah, but
needs
I've
to
never
stop.
seen
Where the guy
IRL.
does the marker on the car.
Yeah.
Some of them look really
Stop.
cool, just not in my
Nope.
driveway.
Stop. Don't do it. Don't support it,
I wouldn't do it. I'm just saying,
buddy.
I don't know, like
All I'm saying, if you're gonna do it instead of a crackle bang tune, I'm in.
yes, but also like art wise,
It's
it's
the
cool
same-
that somebody like
It's the same level as the crack bang pop, just visually
I
instead
don't-
of audibly.
I don't think so.
Will you
Yeah.
keep your fucking feet on that side of the
Yeah, we're like
Jesus
lined
Christ.
up, bro. I don't know what to tell you.
Yeah, you guys are lined up all right. Jesus.
I know. I think that art style. I think it's called like cell shading. Almost. It looks
God,
like.
Let's go to the next question.
Yeah.
Did you see the Workmeister S1s that somebody did with the marker?
Unfortunately, yeah.
I thought that was
I have
cool.
not seen that. I don't know what the next trend's gonna be. I know what my trend's gonna be. Driving my car.
Spending money.
Drive your best.
Yeah, spending way too much fucking
Spending money.
Jordan MX_5.
Jordan number 5. God bless.
Can Corey come to final bout with us? God bless.
Where's final bout?
Jersey.
West Virginia.
West Virginia.
It's actually not too far from
West
Ann and
Virginia?
It's 20 minutes from Ann and Paul.
If it's in West Virginia, I'd love to see
It's,
Anna and Paul.
it's 20 minutes from them. Because I forgot the name of the track it's at. I texted
Almost
Paul
heaven.
and said,
West
how far is this from
Virginia.
you? And he just responded with LOL 23 minutes.
No way. It's in
Yeah.
West Virginia. We
let's
can go
see.
down there with the boys.
Just look at Special Stage
Hey, we'll
East.
bring the banjos and we'll bring the bobos. Bing a bing 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 bing.
Special
bing.
Stages East 2023 final bout. 404 page not found. So
Love that.
Yeah.
I would just listen to Country Roads the whole time
yeah.
Oh, boy.
and just blast down to West Virginia.
All
We'd
right,
have to
so
take the
let's see what we
taco.
got here.
Only way I'm going there is
Yeah,
flying.
Summit Point, West Virginia,
There we
May
go.
6th.
Yep.
Also, actually, it's not too far
Hey,
out.
can we fly close and take a car?
Where can you fly in West Virginia?
West Virginia.
I'd argue you could land probably right at the track.
Yeah, that's true.
Why you can probably land
Jesse
in,
will bring us.
Richmond and drive.
Yeah. Yeah, we could probably rent a Raptor or something, go blast up there.
Hell yeah.
Details by Doug.
Details by Doug.
If we could only pick one car brand to build the vehicles for the rest of our lives, what do you pick and why?
I think we've answered this.
Honda.
Maybe not to build. From now on, though? I just buy a bunch of old Beamers and do exactly what I did. I know them. They're easy.
So if I needed to pick one manufacturer, it's a 2.5-hour drive from Richmond. So
It's not bad.
that's not bad at all.
Hour and a half in a Raptor.
I got people in Richmond.
As the bird flies.
Yeah.
as the Raptor crows.
Yeah.
As the Raptor sprints.
I think I'd probably pick Toyota.
Oh, Toyota's a tough one too, yeah.
I think if it was just one manufacturer to make cars, I'd probably pick
I
Toyota.
guess their old shit's real cool, too.
Yeah.
See, it's weird. I'm very much so
Actually, yeah, Toyota. I changed.
transitioning to a full-fledged Ford guy.
Ford would not be bad, but think about if it's one automotive maker for the rest of time.
Right. They cover all the bases.
You want a cool sport car?
covered.
Well, these are all right, and then
Covered.
And then if you need a
you
truck,
want a crazy truck? Covered.
Got
you want
it.
a crazy SUV? Covered.
fucking 4Runner sick.
You want a transit van?
Got it.
Covered.
Yeah, they got it all. That's
Ford's good.
You
That's
want
a smart
you want a
choice.
tow truck? Got it. Some crazy F-250 dually whatever 350.
Oh, you're talking about Ford. I was talking about Toyota.
No, yeah, Ford is just better.
4Runner sick.
They cover everything.
They do. They have dump bodies too. Like
It's cool.
It's close. I do like a lot of Toyota stuff because then I could go, obviously Supra, Corolla, Sequoia. I like that.
Sequoia's cool.
What's Toyota's truck?
Tundra, Tacoma.
Tundra. Yeah, Tacoma. Right. There are.
Kyle's got a what do you call it?
Yeah.
Oh man, the old
Tundra.
AEs. Yeah, there's a lot of cool car stories.
There was it was 2016 4Runner, TRD off-road whatever thing for sale, and 100,000 miles on it. It wanted $38,000.
Take that to
Crazy.
the fucking bank.
Wait, what? I'm sorry. How much?
$38,000.
Because it's an investment grade vehicle.
Unbelievable, dude.
Dude, absolutely. Fuck stocks and bonds. I'm
Unbelievable.
buying 4Runners.
Unbelievable.
Park them on the
It's
lawn.
insane.
Park them on the lawn.
Nick R's going with Vin.
Why do
Vin
you have so
fast.
many 4Runners? That's my 401k, bro.
He's looking at us 40 of them.
Kevin 401.
Karen 401.
Bahrain GP on Sunday. Who's winning versus who do you
I
want to
believe
win?
in.
Bahrain.
I believe in.
Bahrain.
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 Little Bahrain.
I think Verstappen's coming out swinging.
Let's go.
You think it's going to be a repeat of last year?
Dude, listen, at first, watching him, I was like, wow, this guy, he's really coming up. Like, he's really dominant and everything like that. Dude, and by the end of the season, I was like, it's not even a competition anymore.
Right. It's as dominant.
It's turning
as,
into like the Lewis Hamilton
right era.
period,
That same.
You need alternate fuels. You need Vin Diesel.
Yeah.
Then I get that Vin Diesel.
Yeah, Vin Diesel.
I like the
Vin
names
Fast,
of the
Vin
cars.
Big, Vin Truck, Vin Diesel.
We got the Vin Fast, we got the Vin Big, and then we have the Vin Truck.
Yeah.
But there needs to be Vin Small or
That's
Vin
Nick
Little.
Gar coming in hot.
Yeah.
Picking Vin.
I don't know. Who do you get? You get Josh.
I just think same thing. Verstappen's going to run away with it. I'd like to see it be competitive, as not last year, like the year before. The idea of it coming down to the final race, final few laps.
The beginning of last season was great because it was like a true battle between like Ferrari was hot in it at the beginning of last season.
Right. Then they, ultimately Ferrari'd. Do you think it is a result of lack of focus from Hamilton or lack of car?
I don't know if it's a lack of car or lack of focus. I think it's just like people progress, people evolve. Like,
Yeah.
he's way younger.
Like a
Yeah.
talent.
So it's just his time.
Yeah, it's his time. It's the same reason. Like,
How different are the cars? Motor.
Well, they're all spec'd to a certain thing. It's scrutinized, truthfully.
Sure,
But
she's
they
the best.
all do different suspension stuff, I assume, like alignments and all that kind of shit, or no?
alignments, I would imagine. Yeah, I mean, that's up to you.
Right.
A lot of it does come down to like power plant, though. A lot of it does. And to be honest, a lot of it's strategy as well.
But isn't it all like somewhat similar motor, or no? They're all different motors, but same.
There's all
spec?
specs they have to adhere to. Yeah. And again, like there's, Smoky Unix of the world. In other words, like you can just change stuff without
Yeah, ruling.
it being known.
Yeah.
You know, there's a lot of things like that. I'm sure it's racing. It
It's a
happens
lot
all the
of stuff,
time in
like
motorsport.
you think about like Williams Racing, like they just don't have the same travel speed on track as a Red Bull car does. They just don't.
And
Even though they're both adhering to the same set of rules, it's like Red Bull has what we would call an infinite amount, even though it's not anymore.
So I was going to say, does that come down to just money ultimately as well?
Yeah, it's just your money and your resources. Also, who your engineers.
Right.
So I get why
Like,
that.
am I the engineer,
Right.
or is it
Right.
Yeah.
I
mean, I get why all that's like appealing and part of the racing and the fun, but wouldn't it also be interesting if everybody had the exact same vehicle? Because then wouldn't it just literally all be down
Rely
to
on
driver?
the driver.
Yeah, I think that's a lot of what they're trying to do now when they started putting a cap on spending.
Yeah.
Because prior to 2 years ago, or was last year the
Last
first
year
year?
was
Last year was the first year. Prior to that, it was like how much money you have, how much money you want to spend.
And last year it came up during the season because there was a team that spent $750,000 on catering development. It's just, and that's a hidden thing of, oh yeah, we spent that much. Again, I don't know all the exact details, but that's just an example of how they kind of skirt around things. And, oh no, that's what we spent on that. Just so happens our caterer is the top aerodynamics engineer in the world. I'm just, again, spitballing here, but that kind of thing. But to your point, some of the funnest races I've ever seen are just little cars going super slow, but ultra competitive.
Yeah.
So yeah, that was the F1 stuff.
I'm super excited.
Clutch kicked.
Clutch kicked.
He just writes, "What about an automotive conspiracy theory edition podcast?"
Ooh.
Oh, that'd be so good.
That'd be good.
We touched on some of it. I don't know if we went full conspiracy theory. Well, actually, man, there's so many.
I saw a good
Why do they keep killing all the people who make engines that can run on water?
every
There you go.
time.
I mean,
Uncanny.
why? Everybody knows why.
Listen, that's a short podcast.
I was just putting it out there.
Same reason they stopped carburetors.
You just did the whole podcast.
Yeah.
If
done.
we did a podcast on that, it would never get posted. We'd all be eliminated. They'd come right through the ceiling.
Yep. Just kick
Get
it
on the
right there.
ground. I did see a conspiracy theory about the Grand Canyon being used to mine gold, and they found so much gold. They found the lost golden city in there, and that's why they made it like off limits to people to go in there.
Wait, can't you go
You
in the
can
Grand
go
Canyon?
in on a fucking donkey.
You can literally ride a donkey down into
Yeah,
it.
and walk right down the thing.
Yeah.
All right,
You can
well,
tell you can take a helicopter down there too if you want.
maybe I'm missing a
Do
part
whatever you-
or two.
Jump-
The
I'm
conspiracy you brought us 2 weeks ago,
Oh,
that
yeah.
one was better than this.
Yeah, well, they were saying that you can't mine there anymore because of the amount of gold that they found. It was so much that it would devalue gold.
The thing is,
All right.
if
I'm
that
into
was,
that.
but I feel as like if that was accurate and out there, that place would be it would be double the size. It'd be mined so much. There'd be people out there with
Well, dude, the
shovels and donkeys.
right, but that was just a conspiracy, right? Because they don't want you in there.
So we should go there.
We should go
With a
there.
fucking shovel. Start panning for gold.
Oh, we'll go spelunking.
Isn't that?
I want to go
catfish?
noodling. No,
No,
no.
spelunking is
spelunking.
cave
Noodling.
exploration.
Noodling.
Okay,
I wanna go
noodling is a
noodling.
catfish.
There's a
Yeah,
chick that
that's the-
noodles on
put
the
your
internet.
fist.
That you
What's that
fist.
chick's name?
I don't know. She's pretty hot though.
She's beyond pretty hot.
Dude, she goes noodling?
Yeah.
Like fish noodling?
Yeah.
Just type noodling.
You guys have
come right up.
weird feeds.
Nah, dude.
No, no.
dude.
Once you see this,
I used to follow her. I don't think she posts a lot anymore.
I don't know. I'm having a hard time.
Maybe she
I
only
actually
does on
learned about her
OnlyFans?
through Theo Vaughn. Is who I end up learning about her through
Same, actually.
What's her name?
Noodling chick.
on Instagram.
Catfish noodling.
While Chuck's looking up the noodling chick, Double D603, not a callback. Sorry if it was already mentioned, but Rob from Dent Patrol was on Richie Rebuild's channel doing his Porsche.
Yeah,
Heard
you know
that.
what? I didn't get to watch that video yet.
I watched it. It was pretty good.
Yeah,
It's pretty good. Funny. I never really watched Richie Rebuilds or Rich
he's
Rebuilds.
got a great personality.
It was wonderful because basically he, never showed it, but basically locked the door on Rob when it was time to pay him. And started shutting all the blinds and stuff like that, and then went on to something else completely different. So made it look like, just didn't pay him.
Great news, boys. There is an insane amount of noodling chicks on Instagram.
There's one though that
I'm guessing
Hannah Barron. Yes, my fucking. That's why I don't take albuterol, motherfucker. 'Cause my dementia.
I
is
never
good.
knew it to
Hannah
fucking
Barron.
remember it.
I didn't.
Jesus.
I didn't know.
Dude, that's not even
albuterol.
the chick I was thinking about.
That's crazy.
Well,
Because
you
you
know
gotta
what?
look up
I
Hannah
need,
Barron.
I need
no,
this to live.
That's where I am right now.
So I don't know what the. Anyways,
What are some alternatives to albuterol?
none. Dying. Can't breathe.
Figure it out.
There is none. You don't breathe if you don't take it.
Last question here.
Girl, just
AKA
do it then.
AKA Dot Nugget. Just asks if you've ever almost given
AKA
up
Nugget.
on being a car enthusiast. What kept you going?
I did give up for like a long time.
I did too. Not being an enthusiast, but I did motorcycle stuff.
Yeah.
You know,
No, I like straight up cold turkeyed it.
different stuff.
Motorcycle stuff was fun. It's just weird that it's like once you get into Harleys, you realize and this is like my favorite thing that Garrett Piscotti says. Once you get into Harleys, it's like the weirdest cosplay shit. It's like everybody's wearing leather and doing weird shit.
Well, that's not the right.
Yeah, it's not my.
That's
guys.
not the real. Yeah.
No. But Harleys were cool, man.
Same
We're-
outfits as getting to disco.
This
Yeah.
kid that I follow, Joey Wells, he does like a bunch of Harley stuff out of New York. He just tuned a 115 that made 138 horsepower and 135 torque
That's wild.
from a
on
V twin,
motorcycle,
bro.
just
That's
in
as
general.
much as a D series Civic with half the cylinders.
Yeah.
That's insane. Like, and it makes more torque. Imagine popping the hood on your Civic, you got a fucking V twin in there. Hell yeah, brother. Harley stuff was cool.
Yeah, a lot of my car friends jump ship to motorcycle stuff. So
I just like once that my Civic stuff got all fucked and it didn't come to fruition, I was like, we hate this now. We're done.
Yeah.
And I took a really long break from cars for a while. Even the Civic sat for a long time because of getting shit on for the money, and I was just like, I don't give a fuck. And then I bought a Shell, and then that got fucked. And I'm like, I'm over it. Completely over this.
We're done. We're done.
You're done.
just didn't you ask about best motor?
I did. That's for something else, though.
Okay.
Yeah, that's remember. I mean, I can say it. I'm building like a little bracket
Oh, okay.
for
Okay.
like best motor competition, if you will. Not that
It's
anybody's
not
going to
even
win
a
anything,
competition, dude.
but
It's
just
J20.
some of the submits wonderful.
I almost quit. I almost quit on cars back when I had my second Subaru second motor explode.
Is SR on that list?
Justifiably
Just
so.
take the fucking thing off of there.
And they,
SR is somewhere.
If
yeah.
one,
and
even
they
one
saved
person
me.
says
My
SR.
German car friend saved me.
Yeah.
And they brought me over to the German car side of things.
You don't even look like a Subaru guy.
Yeah, thank God I did.
Do you have a vape on you?
No, dude.
Did you vape?
No.
Vaping wasn't a thing.
Dude, when I
back
had a
then.
Subaru, the vaping wasn't even
He smoked
technically.
cigarettes like a real
It
man.
wasn't even technically possible.
No, yeah. When Subi's back, when was this? Like early 2010, 11, 12 era?
For you?
2004.
Oh, was that long ago?
Come on, man.
2010 Subaru guys were Natty Light.
2000.
That was when vape was just coming
Yeah,
around.
I remember the vape clouds then. No, 2004. I think 2005. My final one blew up. Maybe. Didn't have it for a long time.
Fun stuff.
That was that.
So who's gonna fill out this bracket?
I'm gonna make it.
No, I know, but like,
No, it's just gonna. It's a bracket that we're gonna basically fill it out ourselves.
we're gonna put it on Instagram stories.
It's gonna
and let the
populate.
people-
Yeah, there'll be polls. People can.
We could straw poll it.
this versus this.
Like you could post a straw poll in the bio per motor, like per day, and then they could vote on each motor, and then at the end of the day,
Making it way too difficult.
Are you trying to say
what do you mean?
best motor like?
The people are gonna choose
The people
what the
are gonna-
best motor
Like
is.
a bracket. It's like
Yeah,
K20
we're gonna have-
versus SR. And everybody knows
however,
K20 would win.
say we end up with 16, right? We'll have 1 versus 16, 2 versus 15.
Because I love
and
the
then
way
just vote.
MKBH does his phone of the year. Have you seen that?
No.
Yeah, he does. So just like top and bottom
Yep.
photo, like split screen.
Yep.
And like which one you want. And obviously his is blind. Like the motor won't be blind. And the bracket keeps just going and going and going. And you're blindly picking the best phone of the year.
Yep.
And somehow people always end up picking some like Xiaomi $20 like
Weird
fucking-
ass
yeah,
fucking-
yeah.
Like
It's
the
a
small little
Xiaomi
phones,
bot farm.
small phones you can buy on Amazon.
Yeah.
I don't know what the best motor is.
But yeah, I just want to see
Besides
ABA.
the
what comes
besides
out
the
on top.
S38, I don't know what the best motor is.
Right now,
Can we submit something to that, or do I need to go on the phone?
No,
and do it?
absolutely. No,
All
you
right,
can,
yeah,
you
yeah.
can let me know because I'll.
When we get off, we're gonna go over what's there, and I'm gonna
Yeah,
submit.
yeah, because it's kind of lopsided at the moment.
JDM.
No.
Really?
Yeah, I was quite surprised. But there, well,
Who's
Well,
voting?
You get a barrel on there?
I
It
just
does
put it
speak
on
to the fact that we
Instagram.
have a heavy German crowd.
How
What?
did I not see
People
this?
were like messaging you what the best one was? Like
no,
you-
I put on the poll to just write in, or not even the poll, just write us in, like similar to questions. What do you think? What is your favorite motor? Like hands down
Might as
favorite.
well take the S54 out of there. I think it's a piece of junk.
There's a bunch of those.
Oh,
So I just asked people, to submit. So we'll use that kind of as a
I'm just
starting
worried
point.
about the education level of the audience.
We'll fill we'll fill in some that we want to suggest, and then we'll go. Like I said, build the.
oh yeah, it's our
Position,
crew, of course.
and
So
then-
everybody says ABA.
There's a couple in there, but it's not the
Guys out there smoking.
right now.
crack.
There's a clear favorite. Like it was heavy
I can't
in
wait
one
to
direction. So yeah, I'm gonna let that run,
Not a crack
and we'll
being smoked out
build
there.
build the bracket, if you
did
will.
Jordan vote like 100 times that it's the fucking 1.8?
Not that
liter?
I've seen.
I'll
no.
kill him. I'll kill him. With
But it
hugs.
doesn't. He does. It's not a vote though. Just a suggestion. We haven't started the voting process. We can take suggestions. Like we want to. Granted, it's not going to be.
K24,
We're not going to have
everyone knows.
100 different versions of
in the CRV.
K20.
And for instance, LS. Right. There's a lot of different LS types.
Yeah, just
but it's
swap
going to
it.
be LS.
One ain't
Yeah,
never
yeah.
lose.
Right. 1.8T is in there.
It's a never lose.
Guaranteed 1.8T's in there.
Yeah.
Tim gets it.
So yeah, we're gonna put that together, and that'll be hitting our Instagram so everybody can vote and see who comes out on top.
If the SR20 wins this,
The SR20 is obviously not going to
I
win.
do
this.
not think
if
it
it
will.
wins,
There's
I
not even
will
a- there's-
literally quit.
There's almost zero chance.
I'm
Any
gonna rig it
Japanese
so the
motor's gonna
SR2 wins this. Gonna rig it.
It's gonna depend. So the thing that we're gonna have to do
VQ,
is like we're
everybody
gonna
knows.
take all this stuff, right? Our difficult job is how we rank them, because we may not end up with, we may have a motor suggestion that not anybody put in this little poll thing that I put out. So where do we put that? Maybe
On
it's
top?
Maybe it's just
I
all of them in a
think
hat, and we pull.
The top two recommended
Should be
have to
one
be
and
on the
two.
either
Yeah.
side of each other. Because you put them on the same side, doesn't really work out.
Yeah, early
Right.
loss.
Oh, so yeah.
You'd have to bracket them against each other on either side, like, equal votes to each. So like if
Right.
SR and K series got equal votes, put them next to each other. If they got the two highest, then the other side.
Yeah.
That
Ooh,
way you can
ABF.
duke it out.
There you go.
Haven't seen that one yet.
Yeah.
But yeah, that's what we're gonna do over there. I don't know, whenever I can put that together. It's March, so it's madness time.
Are we gonna do like insta buy? Like if one just doesn't have a match, gets a free pass? Or what if
No,
Is there a
we'll
loser's
have an easy
bracket?
number.
is there a losers
Yeah,
bracket?
bye weeks.
No, have an even number. It'd be easy enough.
Yeah, we just got to get to that number.
Just have to
and-
throw a random motor in there.
well, that's why like 16. I think 16 is a good number. Sweet 16. There we go.
302 is gonna win. Dude.
Because like I said, I don't want.
Rachel's
fucking-
never going to win a spot in 16.
we're not going to put in, oh, why didn't you put in this 1977 Mercedes diesel engine? I think it's the like,
mean a
no,
flathead?
We're not
No.
wasting our time with that. Performance based. Got
I
the
know-
oomph.
I know my boy Paul Sauer is gonna back me up on that 302.
Well, it'll
He ain't
get 2 votes.
He ain't an SR guy.
Yeah. So. All right. Well,
Mike-
I am excited.
Mike F in the
Oh
chat.
yeah, B series up at the top, baby. There we go. B is for better.
Mike F in the chat. Fuck off.
I was thinking about they're 50 small. I was thinking about that on the way here when you mentioned that, and I was like, my vote's definitely K series. And then I was thinking about it. I'm like,
Is that the Mike Ferrera?
B series was
I
fucking
don't know
awesome.
if I don't know if it's fuzzy.
Yeah.
I don't know if it is or not.
You just name
Yeah, name dropping.
name drop.
Put that shit on my chat again. I'm gonna name drop everything. I'll dox you on the show. I think that's gonna do it for us, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you very much, as always, for listening. You can help keep this train chugging along by visiting revivemotoring.com, where you can purchase some stuff or sign up for the B for B for a sustainable donation. We appreciate it. We appreciate everybody in the chat. this weekend, Sunday, Donut Meet, first of the year, 9 a.m. at our location.
It's Fuzzy. Of course.
Of course it is.
Does anyone else? I was like, does anyone else know Fuzzy's
Yeah,
name?
yeah, no. But I love how he doesn't even try to give himself a username.
No,
he just goes first and last.
Fuzzy's the best.
Noah nominated.
I also
no,
like
buddy.
that it says Fuzzy is me.
I'm
Also, I'm drunk.
Of course I know him. He's me.
Big shouts to Fuzzy. So yeah, we will be back next week. Peace out, everybody in the chat. Thanks again, and we'll hopefully
on
see some
Sunday.
of you Sunday. So yeah, Godspeed.
Yeah, go crossface crippler that like button. Leave a Bible by our subscribe button.
See ya. Thanks for listening. Bye.